This is Rolling2Die, a brother's fate. Fay at the rim. Get it, DJ. Alright, hello guys, girls, and squirrels.
Squirrel?
Squirrels, yes. Hello, this is Henry, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace, or Chrome Tunko for tonight, and also Nervamax. And this is episode 75 of Doom Crawlers of Rolling2Die.
Yeah.
Some crazy things have been happening out in this world, things bouncing around, different stories. This story might lead into the Blood Sinks next week, depending on how we roll tonight.
Ooh, jolly.
Oh, yes. And let's introduce everybody else after that note. We have on Discord here with me. Would you like to introduce yourself, Daniel?
My name is Daniel Fenrir, the Kingslayer. Back for four fighters in a row.
You heard it, people.
Hell yeah.
Slayer. There's the Kingslayer himself, standing here tall. All right, and Leiden.
Persuasion has failed. Deception has failed. Intimidation has truly failed. You know what? Fuck it. I'm casting Fireball. Booyah! Hey, everybody! It's yours truly, Olion72, coming back to play as your favorite sorcerer, Avner, the Draconic Sorcerer. Who's ready for some fireballs? You do? You want a fireball? Okay. We'll be right back, folks. I gotta do some healing. Be right back.
Oh, God! No. And
Oh, it's everywhere!
last but not least,
bringing you your music and playing as everyone's favorite Fire Ganassi, Edward Knight. I am DJ Thunderbeast.
Woo!
hey,
Hell
so
yeah.
Just remember, this is Rolling2Die, everybody. We play every Friday night, and also to like, share, and subscribe. Also for DJ Thunderbass himself, like, share, subscribe to his channel and page as well. On that note, for everybody here tonight for Rolling2Die, last week's episode. Does anybody remember what happened last week?
Avner's an uncle. I'm sorry.
Right off rip.
You heard it, folks. Avner is an uncle, and he has so many questions.
Your brother was getting busy.
What's her name? How big is she? Is she a C or is she a B or is she a D? What? You leave me hanging, bro.
Well, he would have, told you. But you didn't have that long of a conversation with him.
We don't
And,
share.
Also, Leah, also known as Maddie, the druid, killed his wife by getting her stuck onto the other ship and slamming her down while the ship was flying down and exploding. Killing that dragon, also not just slamming damage, but explosion.
Yeah.
Nervemex is pissed. All right, and besides that, everybody else, you guys all faced off and survived last week's episode. We did
I
lose.
got haunted by an ex, but my cat goes to my past.
Yes, you do have a ghost in your past. Rip and rain on that ass. On that note, guys, girls and squirrels, Chrome was sitting there in the Doomcrawler sanctum while everybody else is training. She finally sits up after reading numerous different pages of books and some scrolls and going, all right, I know that Avner is on leave. He said he had something important to do. I hope he's okay. He said he'll join us later. I gave him a special emblem to teleport to me when he's done with whatever the hell he's doing. Something about his brother. She starts walking. Chrome Tombcrawl starts heading towards the training facility where we have Fenrir and Edward Knight training. For once, late at night, the only two people that were in the training facility was just you two mutes. It was the quietest training session. All you heard was thuds, whacks, and hits. You didn't hear a word from either of you. And within that time of training, you guys got to know each other a little better in your combat skills, paying attention to one another, even making some quiet combos that no one else could catch. Realizing that Fenrir has to do and utilize aggro and piss off people around him, where Edward Knight is more stealthy and quiet and waits for the right opponent in the right time. And if they both work together, there's always an opening for Edward then. And there's always an enemy to piss off with Fenrir. You guys want to say or do anything before Chrome walks in? What are you guys doing exactly for your training, you would say right now? For Daniel and for Devontae.
I'd say
Edwin's fighting style. I'm still starting to say that voice in the back of my head.
Exactly. You have a voice in the back of your head telling you something horrible. Do you remember who it was that it was telling you to go after?
Elemental queen that we fought last time.
And when she possessed you, she told you to get close to someone. She told you in the back of your head to train along somebody, to get to know them better, to understand them, to understand their movements, to hunt them, and bring them to her as fuel. And this keeps going in the back of your head as you're training and trying to shake this off. Every few moments or so, learn more about him. Teach me everything about Edward Knight. Show me his weaknesses. Show me his flaw. And that's what you start hearing, Daniel, in the back of your head as you're training with Edward Knight right now. Edward Knight.
yes.
You're training alongside Fenrir right now. I'm going to roll a perception check for 1 second, and then we're going to go into something else in a second.
7 + 2, 9.
9. Okay.
9.
You are blind to see what's going on.
I am gonna go with my passive perception though, which is a 12.
Okay. With a passive, you kind of notice Spinner kind of talking to himself, but he's training. Maybe you think he's telling himself to push it more. You don't have enough vision or perception to understand or read his lips right now to understand what he's saying. You
I'm
just
more
think
focused about keeping my guard up and
you're training.
yeah.
As Spinner is looking for attacks for you, and you're going in and blocking and parrying and bouncing behind him, and he's swinging around trying to learn how to fight people that are assassin types to improve his skill on speedy people. As he notices his weakness is more fast people, not strong people. At that note, I want everybody to roll to die for me, please. Everybody roll 2d20. This is roll to die.
Alrighty. What we got tonight?
I got a nat 20 and a 14. Yeah.
14.
15 and 14.
17 and a 5 for Avner.
17 and a 5.
Yep.
19 and a 4 for Edward.
Nice.
All right, so Chrome, Edward Knight, and Avner all get good luck. Avner, you get it for one turn of advantage. Devante, you get 4 turns. I get 5. Fenrir, you just have a regular straight day. Nothing bad happens, nothing good. Just training as usual, trying to learn. Okay. Chrome enters the room as both of you are training back and forth. Hello, guys. Oh my god! And she ducks as a giant axe swings over her head. She looks over going, okay, guys. The training is insane. Oh shit! And she ducks again. And here comes a spear. Edward, the shit! Both of you
Whoa. Who's there?
Please don't kill me, guys. Please don't kill me. He looks over at both of you. We have a mission. It's going to be very difficult. Just a few of us, and I know where the Fire Queen is going to be. I have an invitation for the queens of all the realms, and all of us have to meet. And she's supposed to be the queen of the Fire Realm. So I need my bodyguards, and I would like for both of you to be my bodyguards. I'm not sure if Reuven or anybody else will be helping or not. They're nowhere to be found, and I know that Avner is on a mission.
Well, I got nothing better to do. I got nothing better to do, so I'm willing to help you.
Hang on. It's just us 4. It should be right now. You guys. There we go. Alright, Wonderland Leah's trying to join, but Alright. You guys want you to grab your stuff and head in. You guys go from the training facility and start walking out to the teleport room. You guys look over and you see Chrome seems kind of nervous, looking over her shoulder and looking around, all worried. I've never seen her so sweaty and awkward, you see. She starts sprucing up her hair for a second, cleaning her armor.
Hey, Chrome, what seems to be the issue?
I have to meet my sister again, and amongst other people. And you guys have to find out who I really am tonight. I guess it's only you two, though. She looks away, all scared and worried.
Well, it was gonna come out sometime.
You see, she's got a bag of holes and requirements. She places this like tiara crown on her head. And you see these little gems glow. She walks up to the portal and looks down at it and smiles. And then raises her hand and opens a different portal right to the left. The nice thing about this crown, and she a beam from the crown, a green light, hit the center and turn into a tealish blue portal, opening up. You guys ever been to the die? Is someone trying to checking right now? They might be one of my ideas. So, what do you guys say about that? And welcome. All right, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Leah, and I'll be playing Maddie, a really tiny druid that turns into scary things.
Yeah.
All right, if you don't mind, Leah, please roll 2d20 for me and tell me what those 2d20 are for rolling to die.
A 3 and a 4.
Ooh, you were having a bad night. So, we're gonna start this story off with you as we're getting ready to open this portal. You went to the pub and the bar to have a good time, but you also remember there was a mission you had to do for the Doom Crawlers. You kind of forgot until the last minute when they were sending people home from the bar. You had to rush into the spike. As you succeeded to actually succeed, and what you needed was said amulet. You takes all morning to get away. And you finally end up back at the Doomcrawler Sanctum with no sleep, exhausted, tired, and you have disadvantage for 2 turns.
All right.
As you open the front door of the Doomcrawler. How would that be to roll a perception check for me to see what you see when you open the door?
Oh wow, that's a nat 20.
Woo! Beautiful. All right, so you open the door, even blips or not, a little bloody from the fight. You see perfectly this heel-looking portal swirling around. It looks kind of like a fey door portal. You see Chrome raising her hand and a beam coming from this tiara from Chrome Teamcrawl's head. And you see 2 men of Edward Knight and Where standing there, getting ready to head into the portal. And you hear from Chrome going, "Oh, you made it! Thank gods! Do you mind helping us? We need a bodyguard. We need at least 3. It's gonna be And she looks at you with a little bit of like distress.
Yeah. No problem. If only my siblings could join, but one only sings, so.
Next time, bring the singer. I love bards. Everybody to the portal, please. Everybody, no.
I get through the portal.
All right. Fenrir and Leah, you go through the portal.
Yes.
All right. You guys head through the portal. All right. As you guys head through the portal, for this one, it's a different kind. We don't have to worry about rolling a D100. The chances change to a D20. So everybody roll a 1D20 for me, please. And let me know what that number is with your wisdom save.
Wisdom save or check?
A wisdom check. guys get?
That's my total is 13.
Okay, what did y'all, whatever else get? Okay, what'd you get, Abner? Or no, sorry, not Abner. DJ Thunderbase.
Oh, I had I didn't know you didn't hear me. I said an 11 plus 2, 13.
13, okay. All right. As long as all of you got over a 10, you succeeded.
Woo.
Oh, when you hand through this portal, you see strange colors of yellows, purples, and blues at first. They start shifting into like reddish purples and going into like a darker, shadowy kind of S. You see vines at the very end. And then when you guys open up, you all land just rightly without getting hurt. And you look behind you and you see a giant tree closed. And you look back at the gem at the top of Chrome's tiara, glowing, and then start dissipating and getting in again. And she looks over at all of you going, now, if you all know, we go to this meeting. I am queen of the dark side. Okay. You're looking for a dark fae queen. He looks over going, me, my sisters, and all the other queens, all work together. All evil and darkness is bad. Not all good is good. Not all light is good. You will learn that to do. As she heads in. Now, we've had enough time for us four for a minute. Let's head to Abner. Abner, you on your quest.
Yes.
Your brother mentioned to you of a mountain peak, of two mountains and of a platform of praying / like small castle, kind of spiral castle, tower pillar that's been destroyed over the years. That used to look down like a watchtower. You and your brother occasionally went there a long time ago, and your mother showed you it before. You came here for meditation for once in a while, or just to scream your brother's name. Finally, when your brother's done with you, you meet in the you head to this mountain. Went through all the different kinds of patterns. I'd like you to roll a survival check for me, please, with advantage, to see if you how you figure out the mountain place.
All right. Dirty 20, 12 plus 8.
You make it up here fairly smooth. Not too many issues. You occasionally see a creature, but for some reason, all these animals and creatures have been acting fearful of you. You jazz your way all the way up these stone steps through a tunnel that goes through the mountain. It leads higher up. The pathway leads higher and opens to a dire bear right in front of you. But the dire bear in front of you looks scared instead. Fearful. Looks like he's been burnt and cindered already. As you see it, absolutely frantically and feel it becoming up. You finally reach the entranceway to where we are in the map, Abner. As you see, as you are at the very beginning, you see the two stone paths of ivory to your left and right that lead to the top of where the cage is, where they lead to the platform. Roll a perception check for me if you don't mind, Jordan. I got advantage with this one as well. You have one more turn of it, and that's it.
All right. Perception. Where the hell is it? Perception. There it is.
I remember to like, share, and subscribe, people.
And that 20 plus 2, 22.
Oh, beautiful. So you look, you see trees to your left and right. You see the stone path that you've walked across, and this ivory stone walls that you have grazed your claws against 100 times. Even initialed once or twice with your name. You look over and see your brothers. You see tally marks of who won. And you notice with your nat 20, both of you are tied. Both of you are even for once. For once, there needs to be a tiebreaker, as you realize. Brother to brother, as you look forward, you see standing at the gate your own brother, smirking and smiling, raising flame in his hand, playing with it, having this big axe on his shoulder, raising his arm up like this, looking at you, pulling it out and looking at you, and smiling. And then puts it back and turns around and starts walking past you. Door. I'll meet you inside, brother, where we can stop this duel of fates. What do you do now, Abner, as you head forward? How many movements have you got?
I have 30 feet of movement, and I'm going to use that by pulling out my draconic wings, and I'm going to just fly up over the wall, basically, to meet him on the inside.
Now you make it to the very front of the gate with that flight. Now you make it just past. That's pretty much it. You make it like right to the gate, or just right over the wall, just barely. But if you make it over the wall, you need to do either acrobatics or athletics check to see if you actually clear the wall.
I'm going to go with athletics. 10 plus 9, 19.
You just barely swoop, put your hand right over, skipping, and landing. Right behind the wall, looking to your left and your right, going, wow, that was close. You even feel the back of your wings scrape against the concrete wall.
Ooh.
You are here now, and your brother's seen you flying, but he was already moving. And you notice that the gate slammed closed right when you got by it, as he was trying to set it as a trap. Good thing you flew over instead of going to the front, as you see a bunch of electricity all around the front of it within a 10-foot radius, right where you would have landed.
Playing dirty now, are we? Oh, that's usually your chicks. All right.
You want
I'm
to
game.
investigate anything before you go any further?
I'm gonna try and see if I can mind talk to Silverrain, like as I'm talking to her in my head,
Yeah.
and just let her know that, hey, I'm going into a fight. I may not survive, but this is personal, and I have to do this because I need to find my mom. And my brother knows where she's at, but he's not going to tell me unless I beat him to a pulp. So no matter what happens, stay out of it. I don't need you getting involved.
You hear in your head, honey, I was just about to message you myself. I can't make it myself anyways. I'm at the meeting with the queens. Chrome's about to be here. She finally has to reveal herself. I finally get to see her true self. Too bad you won't be here. Unless you make it. Good luck against your brother. As you feel this energy across you for a second, as you just got blessed by her through a telepathic means. Roll a d20 and tell me what that number is, please.
All right. That is a 10. Solid 10.
Turns. You have 10 turns of bless.
Woo!
And you are now glowing bright with this yellowish, orangish light that's illuminating off you a little bit like you're radiating. And then at the very end of it, a white, like, kind of rim.
Ooh, nice.
You just start walking past. Now, do you want to check anything before you go further? Or do you want to
Yeah,
keep going?
I know my perception is absolute shit because it's only +2. But I'm gonna try and do investigation. Oh, that's even worse. That's only a +1. Ah, damn.
Don't you got any magic means of looking at magical or traps or sigils or anything?
I believe I do. I believe I have detect magic. Let me double check.
All right, so while you're double checking, all of you guys, the rest of you, while Avner is looking at stuff, you all finally make it, teleport in. We have you all right here. Fenrir. Chrome. Edward Knight. Maddie. As you guys go into a triangle formation around me as we walk up, you see 10 women standing around this giant red oak looking table. It's magical means, like it's illuminating heat. You see Chrome walk up. My queens and sisters. As they all look over and see, is that who we think it is? As all the women stand and turn their head, even the barbarian queen with her giant dog of doom stands there surprised, hearing stories of Crom Tumcol many years ago, disappearing from her throne and leaving to the normal realm to just live a regular life. To come back and assert her throne of protection because of something horrible is happening. And she's trying to prevent it. All right, Avner, do you figure out what you've seen or what you needed?
Yeah, I'm using detect magic. I have it. It's a 30-foot radius. And it lasts for 10 minutes. It's a first level spell. I will go ahead and cast it to see if my brother has laid out any other traps magical for me.
All right. As this is going on, you're right here. You look over, you see a trap right here in a magical sigil against this wall. A magical force foot that would slam you against these trees. You look forward over here and you see a magical stone door a little further. It's been closed. You see a trap right in front of it. Of some kind of sigil trap of magic. And then inside the dome, these walls, you sense other magical means of equipment on him, magical items on these weapon racks, as well as one or two more sigils that may be on the walls and on the floor. Some are by him, some are not.
All right. I will proceed forward, but I'm going to try and fly at least a foot off the ground if possible. So that way I can try to avoid the trap being set off.
All right, the one that you're going towards first ahead is on a wall to your right. So your flying means won't work unless you're flying above the wall. Because it'll just activate within you passing by it. Unless you dispel that one.
I sadly do not have a dispel magic.
Oh dear, this is going to be a fun fight. So, you want to fly over it then?
Yeah, I will go ahead and fly over it.
You fly about 25, almost 30 feet. You head about over here. Now, you want to head back down, or you want to? There's a magical sigil that's at the front of this door, and the door itself is magic. Is there anything you'd like to do to it, or you want to try
Let's
to
see.
fly over the broken top?
Let's see. First level spell, if I can do it. I'm going to cast my cantrip spell, Fire Bolt, at the door to see if I can cause the trap to activate on its own.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Let's see if I actually can hit the bastard. Oh, wait. That's not even a...
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't require me to roll for... Oh, no, that's Control Flames. My bad. There we go. I was looking at Control Flames. All right. 4 plus 11, 15 to hit.
You strike down at the ground, and you see the ground erupt. Instead of a little fiery flame, you see it dig in at first, and then it spike up with a big giant spike of lightning. And you see the door slam and damage from the lightning swing open.
I'm getting a lot of unlimited power memes coming through my head. What is a meme? Ah, who cares?
You fly thinking this. You want to head in there? Do you want to fly over the hole of the damaged tower, or do you want to go through the door that your tower lets you?
I'm going to fly through the hole of the damaged tower.
All right, you fly over. As you've seen with your with your perception that you had of a nat 20, you see your brother looking at the door, curiously distracted, thinking that you're not flying over, but you're going through the front door, and he thinks that you just got zapped. You hear him laughing, going, "Oh, didn't check for my traps. How can he be smarter than me?"
You know, the last time they tried to pull a stunt on me like that, they didn't end up just being incinerated, but they went to hell, and I went there to make sure. Try harder next time.
You son of a... You tricked me! As he ignites and sends a fireball from his fireball staff. Level 3.
Ooh.
You do a dexterity save? A dexterity save of 19, please.
I cast shield.
Alright, you cast shield, raising up and getting hit with this giant fire blast. All around you, consuming, and making it look like a giant fireball above. The whole ceiling, everybody around, if there was, just lit up. The whole forest looks like it's on fire right now. Now, you don't take any fire damage, Jordan.
True.
But you do take concussive damage. You take 18 points of concussive damage.
All right.
It pushes you back 5 feet in the air. I'd like you to do a Constitution save or a Dexterity save to see if you can gain control of your wings while flapping.
All right. Is that a Constitution save?
Yes.
Nice. 16 plus 10, 26.
All right, you hold off, flying in the air, looking at your brother with your shield red hot, smiling at him with this glow, even though you're with this unique bless that you have. And he looks at you going, "And what have you become?"
I have become the very thing that you were sworn to destroy. Your rival.
And so shall it be, brother.
Now I go ahead and just drop from the air and land on the ground.
Right. How close do you want to be dropping to the ground from him?
I want to be at least about 15 feet from him.
You see him on this golden throne, smiling and smirking that he recently a new addition to this tower. You guys used to have a wooden throne you fought over all the time until you guys fought and burned it down. Then made a steel one and fought and melted it down. And finally, he made a magical gold one that can't be burnt down.
Like what you've done with the place. A lot different than last time I was here.
You can say there's upgrades for you.
For me? Oh, you shouldn't have, bro. I'm touched. Really.
All right. On that note, I'd like you to roll for initiative, Leiden. And then we're going to cut to the other guys for a second.
Sure thing.
We had 19 for Nervamax.
10 plus 2, so 12 for Abner.
All right. Brother goes first, but before he goes first, as he raises his hand and smiles at you, it cuts right back to where we were. All right, guys, back into Fey World. I'd like for every one of you to roll a turn of initiative, please, just so we can know who goes next. So roll your D20 plus initiative. Tell me what those numbers are, please.
13, 6, 19.
13 plus 6, 19?
Yep.
Okay.
19 plus 3.
19 plus 3, so 22? Yep. Maddie, what'd you get? 100 and Leah, what did you get?
That's going to be a 15. 13 plus 2.
15. All right. And then Calm, I have to roll for her now. Plus 3. Okay, so first up is Fenrir. Next after that is Edward Knight. And then me, then Maddie. All right, Daniel. You're standing here. What are you doing? As you see Chrome sitting here talking with a round table of women, or 11 people all together, discussing and having a conversation about what to do about the new Fire Queen that's about to appear.
Not paying attention to them, I'm paying attention to the barbarian and my surroundings.
All right, you see the Barbarian Queen is one of the queens, and she smiles at you, looking up and down, going, dog. And the big dog goes, woof, and looks back. But then, as you're looking around, I'd like you to roll a perception check for me, then.
What?
A perception check for me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, people. Oh, we just lost those viewers. How dare you?
17 plus 7, 24.
24. All right, 24, you look around scouting, sniffing with your wolf senses, hearing with those ears. You look around and see different trees and monsters moving around. You start noticing some of the trees climbing around, looking around for prey. You see this giant insect-looking monster just walking about maybe 40 feet away. You look over and see some kind of weird insect man standing next to these trees, looking around and trying to pray to the trees. So there's other insects around him walking, moving. You look further past, you see a giant tree line of different types. Or you see a glimmer of fire heading towards you guys. Like it's the Fire Queen and her people. You want to warn everybody, or do you want to just keep quiet about it?
I want to start walking in that direction to make sure it's not the Fire Queen.
You head a little closer, and you see within 5 to 10 feet when you walk a little further. about 100 feet or so is closed in now. You definitely know this is the Fire Queen, and it is the one you pissed off many years ago. She does remember you. Damn, Daniel. You having to show up to the episode where the one bitch that wants to kill you finally gets to say hi. All right, what are you going to do in that moment, Fenrir? Are you going to let anybody know?
I try to walk up behind Farm and whisper him, "Evil, we got trouble coming."
A fog sets in. Goes, what do you mean by... Wait, why is it getting... Oh, you mean the fire, bitch. Everybody goes, what? Right as she says that, you hear a laugh. Yes, the fire bitch. And she summons right in front of all of you on the table. Erupt red fire. No, we're going to keep that like that. But there's red fire all around her. Teleporting right in front of her, Qualm's little sister. Smiling with a dagger. And then the Fire Queen's champion as her other bodyguard on the table, standing there looking. Who beat you? Now, Daddy. As he looked over at all of you. Never say that rude thing about our queen. His grown sister just spits at her. Oh, thanks, sister. You're going to do that then. I should be having it, not you. I should be queen, not you. I kill people better. Fucking sibling rivalry, I swear. She sits back. So this is the queen of fire and hell and evil and all that other bullshit. And they all just look over. So that's how she gets introduced? Yeah. We don't like her.
You just see
Yeah.
Edward's like freaking.
Sweat running off your face, steaming. As you're trying to stay quiet and hide, as steam's kind of just coming off you. Daniel. Yeah. I'd like you to do a wisdom save for me, please. With disadvantage, because the Fire Queen is in sight of you. So anyway, he just starts blasting. No. Fenrir, you shake your head, hearing the voices more and more. Yeah, bring him to me. Close him. Grapple him. Don't let him go. You start shaking your head. You can't control it anymore. It's in the back of your brain, and you feel this hand in the back of your skull grab the back of your head. And then you finally, your eyes roll back in your head, and they roll forward, and they turn red. Your enemy now is Edward Knight. Now, Edward Knight is the target. And the queen that you now humbly serve and under brain control is telling you to grapple him and hold him quietly until she says so to take him. Because she wants him as people. All right, you got one action before you do anything. Fenrir, what is that action you're going to do? You're walking back right now.
Trying to create distance between me and Edward Knight. That way I don't try to attack him.
Roll a wisdom save to see if you can hold yourself and fight it. Edward Knight, I'd like you to roll a perception check for me, please. And Wonderland Lee, if you want, you can as well.
13 plus 2, 15.
17 plus 1, 18.
Okay. And Maddie, what did you get?
That is 6 plus 8, like 12?
Well, okay. Maddie does not see what's going on. Edward Knight doesn't see. He kind of just sees Cinder in the back for a split second, and he keeps focusing on the Fire Queen. He just can't stop looking at the Fire Queen, all fucking terrified, going shit. Shut. And Fenrir, you stop yourself and hold yourself screaming in the back of your head, and you just stop. You don't move. You don't walk forward anymore. You just stop. You're high enough to hold and break it for a second and not attack Edward Knight for this one turn. But during somebody else's turn, you might be forced to use your action for that. But now, next up on the list, Edward Knight, it is your turn.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm guessing I probably have got to roll a Constitution, don't I?
Oh, yeah. He's looking right at you right now.
So
And you hear her.
Constitution.
What was that, Edward Knight?
So I was wondering, do I roll a Constitution?
For this, no. You'll be rolling a wisdom save.
Considering a wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, wisdom save check. This is a mental thing that's going to happen to you for a second. Seeing if you can fight this before you do something.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. With all the training you've had over the years, of all the different kinds of assassins and masters and monks, and training alongside other kinds of people that have learned meditation, Edward Knight, you have learned how to master people get into your head. You start hearing this voice of the Queen. Come to me. Edward Knight is mine. And then you just go, how about no? And just cut it right out. And she just look.
You.
The silent look. The middle of all of them are talking, and you can see with your perception her looking at you with his dead. And you're just smirking at her, sitting there, just standing next to Calm at the bodyguard, and she's just going like, "It's not working. It's not working." And she's getting pissed off, and she doesn't understand what the hell just happened. You're right next to her, and this should be working, but it's not. All right, Edward Knight, what are you going to do at this moment?
I am going to say at this time, my Shadow Panther is going to pop out of my shadow.
All right. You're going to try to pop out your shadow?
Yeah, my Shadow Panther usually stays in the shadow with the claw.
All right, so I'm going to have them pop out with you. And while that's happening, everything, what else are you going to be doing? Use those tokens.
I'm just going to look right at the Fire Queen and be like, so why you trying to get into my head? You that obsessed?
She looks at you and just completely ignores all the other queens. How dare you interrupt our meeting? In your head is one thing, but saying it out loud. You have to do more lesson. Contracts. Teach Chrome's bodyguard a lesson for me and subdue him. You see this minotaur-looking man in a white armor with her symbol on it, prideful and a mace like a flail type, glowing like a fire. Ah, I've always wanted to fight a fire Ganassi. As he jumps right off the table right at you. Going for an attack. 4 plus 10, a 14. Is a 14 hit?
You.
All right, his kick misses.
Woohoo!
He lands next to you. Yep, right here. Now he's swinging with a mace attack for 1 second for his final reaction. A dirty 20. Is a dirty 20 hit?
Nope.
You see this big fiery flail swing past your head, and you just watch it. And you just chuckle at him. Embarrassing him in front of everybody. You hear Chrome. Edward, stop playing with your food. I know he's a lower rank compared to you. Why do you think I blame you? And all you hear is the queens going, ooh. The Fire Queen's pissed now because now you just made her champion look like an idiot. You hear Chrome's sister going, can I stab her now? Fire Queen going, no, not yet. What do you mean yet? All right, Edward, what are you doing now? Use one reaction to summon your characters. What are you doing with the other reactions? And
What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna have him make a dexterity save.
all right. Wow, a nat 20. He whatever you just did, he broke.
He got out of the way then. Look it up,
Alright.
see. Most likely looked up, saw the ball of acid getting ready to drop.
So he looks over going, I studied your moves. As he rolls around and looks like he's about to charge at you. Setting up an action. But I gotta wait until you do something first. So what are you doing now? All right. What is your reaction to this attack thought?
I said I'm putting up my shield.
All right, you're raising up your shield. All right, he's rushing you with a bowl.
Let's say +2.
There's a 23 hit.
That just hits the AC.
You raise up your shield, ready and willing, knowing that he's going to hit. And he slams right in. You see both the horns go right past your shield, and you're like, oh! And you slide back 5 feet as he moves you 5 feet back. With a bull rush. Taking 10 damage. Because to put a shield up, though, you don't take no bleeding damage. All right. Anything else you got? Bonus action, and that's the only thing you do left?
Yep, that was all I could do.
All right. It is now Chrome's turn, and after this, it is Maddie's. Maddie's on after me. All right. Chrome goes, okay, so what are we doing here? Are we having it so we have bodyguards versus bodyguards or some shit or whatever? And you hear the Fire Queen going, actually, yes. By the way, your other bodyguard's kind of standing there and not moving, and the other one is so dinky and little. What's that little teeny girl do? She's like a kitty cat girl. Oh, I could just pet her and burn her. You know what, Nina? go after that little Maddie over there. Chrome goes, no, please don't, and she tries to reach over as her sister jumps right over her. Yeah, with an 18 plus 12 for acrobatics, her sister flies right over Chrome, heading right over to you, Maddie. Fenrir, you're over here, stuck, can't move, kind of confused. Maddie, right behind you is a pink tiefling that just landed behind you. She's going to be going for an attack right now. Does an 18 hit your AC?
Yeah.
What is your AC?
12.
Ooh, wow, you need to get used to here. All right, you just feel this painful sting in your back. Ah, and there it is, the red wizard blade does 7 damage to you. 6 damage plus 1 bleeding, and it can't be healed until long rest or natural means, no magic. That is her one reaction, and you get a reaction if you like now because you've been attacked before I finish my turn.
I would like to attempt to polymorph her.
Oh, you're gonna polymorph my sister. Sweet. We gonna polymorph Legnan.
Something. Yeah. A Pomeranian.
Oh.
But it's pink.
Yes. She looks at. Is it a Constitution save or is this? Which one is this?
4th level polymorph.
Okay. So I gotta do a Constitution save. I rolled a nat 1. Fine. Even if there was a save, it's a nat 1. No, she just.
Yeah.
This pink little dog is barking around with a little cloak over her and a dagger in her mouth.
I'm just gonna. Can I take the dagger from her now?
Yes, you can play tug of war with this dog. Do a strength save with advantage. It's stronger than this little Pomeranian.
All 5 pounds of not even.
It goes.
All 4 to 7 pounds of her.
You just hang the blade up, and she's just hanging there.
That's gonna be a nat 20 on my cat dice.
Hell yeah! Cats rule! You heard it, folks. Admiral approves.
There's a cat dog thing right there. And you want to just like chuck this dog as you're just like grabbing it and pulling it real fast, or do you just want to instantly?
No, I'm just taking. No, I'll just push her away. You know, she's just a puffball.
The dog tries to lunge at you. Yeah, we'll have it so that the dog lunges at you with the dagger, and you just look at it and just snatch it right out of its mouth, and it just flies past you and just hits the floor, all confused without the dagger going, "Arr!" Taking 3 fall damage. Because, a 10-foot drop for that kind of dog would hurt. So now it's back at Chrome going, okay, I have no idea what the hell just happened there, but my sister is a dog. How did she become a dog? And she looks over and going, what? What do you say?
Because she did.
She is a bitch, thank you. I know you're a bitch, shut up. You're not house trained. She looks over and goes, so to it, that's why I'm the queen and she's not. As you all see. The bitch of the family, the queen of the family. And they all start applauding, all the queens around, all 11 of them. The fire queen is looking there pissed off, going, it's about me and my coronation. And they're talking about your coronation? No, sweetheart, we're talking about my coronation. Fuck your fire bitch ass. So they have their argument, and I'm going to use those up as my turn. Maddie, it's your turn. You have a little Pomeranian that pissed you off. Now you have a new Red Wizard dagger that you can add to your inventory. And Sabbiest with it if you want. It does damage that can't be healed magically means. And if you die from it, they die unless they have true resurrect.
Okay, can you send me information on that later?
Yes, I will. I will pull it up while you're doing your thing. Now, what are you going to do on your turn?
Does anyone else look like they're going to attack me, or?
Just that Pomeranian right now, and then the other hostile that you're looking at is this Minotaur. It is going after Edward Knight right now and trying to attack him. Now, do you want to go and help him?
Yes.
All right, you are actually standing 5 feet behind him while he is focused on Edward Knight right now, as he just tried to ram Edward Knight and failed. So it would be an attack. It would be a sneak attack again, and I just sent you one just for the picture of the dagger, the information.
Ooh.
Yes, it's very handy. That is now in your inventory. All right, back to it. What are you gonna do?
Right, I want to do lightning bolt on him.
All right, attack. If you do attack like a physical attack, it's advantage right now, but how about lightning bolt? Yeah. How does this work? Is it a Constitution save or a Dex save or something for me, or is it an attack for you?
Pretty sure I have to.
As the clouds and fog set into the Fey world. All right, after Leah's turn, it's going to go back to Jordan and his brother. Oh, sorry, Lee. No, yeah. So,
That's a dexterity.
Dexterity save. She rolled a 5 + 2, a 7. She is a fail. Or he. Going after the bull. Wrong person. All right, so how much damage are you doing with this?
It's how much did it say?
Love this song. When we come to fast, you want to kick it up and go to bash, you want to hit them up real mad. Maddie, she can do it. If she can't do it, squish.
Or I'll destroy the building by being a whale.
Oh my god, you want to be a whale?
Oh no.
Well, there's no water. That'd be
That would
really
not end
dumb.
well. Do you want to? Okay, so how much damage is this first, and then after that,
That is going to be 8. That's going to be 8d6.
Oh wow! Do you want me to do it, or you got it?
Can you do it?
All right. 8d6. $22 damage plus the damage of the lightning itself, so 18 more damage.
The line is
So-
100 feet and 5 feet wide.
Wow! You see Edward Knight in front of you. It's the first time you've ever seen the skeletal structure of a Minotaur while living. Just right in front of you, and you see his horns zap lightning for a second. excruciatingly screaming in pain. He drops to his knees, prone for one turn. He was surprised from the back. Who cheap shot at me? You
I
hear
am so glad
the
the horns were
bodyguard
going
fight.
around me. I am so glad the horns were going around my body. So that way it's like directed away.
You would have got fried if it was in you. This would have been funny as
Yeah,
shit if
I
you would
was
have done
like,
that. You would have
oops.
fried. You would have took extra damage with it. Oh man. But because you didn't, you walked out, you've seen lightning fly past you and your shield. You're like, whoa! And you see the skeleton of the, for a couple seconds of him flashing back and forth between Minotaur skeleton, Minotaur skeleton. As Maddie's standing behind him doing the 1,000-year death to right up to his ass in lightning. 1,000 years of pain up your... All right, Maddie, you have one more thing you can do before you end your turn. What is that? Transformers? You're right now the champion of murdering everybody. You have gotten the kill streak championship so far. You beat Dom. Dom was the holder of it for what, 2 years? No, a year. He held it for a year. Before he held it, it was Edward Knight, and before that was me. Right now, it's Maddie.
Apparently,
I got a bunch of different kind of monsters you can be. I can even make you a giant turtle person with a giant club and mace that looks like a Mario Brothers Koopa, but like as a kaiju. Or you can be something else because you are in the Fey world. Hell, you can even just be a Fey dragon and just be this teeny little thing and just murders everything. Like, oh, you're so cute, Death.
Aw. Actually, I think
Or a unicorn of death.
I want to since he's prone, without hitting Edward, I want to Thorn Whip.
Okay, you get to use your Thorn Whip.
Yes.
All right, attack winning. He is not prone. You get advantage for the attack.
That is gonna be 15 plus 8. Does that hit?
23 does hit. His AC is 22 in the front and 20 in the back. You just hit him in the back, and that is actually damage. You're going to do it. So whatever your damage is, for this hit. How much damage?
Yes, just 1d6, but 2 whole wait. That's 2 damage. I add my spell attack there, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage is doubled, so it's 20 damage to him. So that's
Yes,
42 damage.
20 damage. And also a little bit of his dignity.
Oh yeah, that lightning damage was doubled too because that was a sneak attack. So that was actually 40 damage.
Oh.
60, 70. Yeah, he's at 70. Yeah, wow, he's close. He's not dead, but he's hurt real bad. And it's the last thing you can do. And, well, you still have if that was a physical attack, you still have one more physical attack. So that was a physical attack, so you're going to do one more physical attack? That's how it works for attacks.
Okay, I don't know what to do, so I'll just stab him with my new pretty dagger.
Ooh. This doesn't have crack damage, dude. Alright, stabby. Are you pulling a has-been hotel? Stabby.
Oh, I cosplay Nifty.
Oh my god, I love it. The Nifty is, I love that. You're literally pulling a Nifty right now. I'm not even joking. This guy is her holy warrior. Her champion. And you're
Okay,
just...
that would be that is a 2, but what?
Plus you attack. Whenever you roll, and it's advantage if you're attacking in the back. And he's not prone to advantage.
I rolled another 2.
Wow. You try to go stabby. You miss for those two. You still have your bonus action. You can stab 2 more times.
I will try to stab 2 more times.
All right, David. And they're both with advantage, so that's pretty much rolling.
17.
So there's not throwing you hit. Please, this is blood damage he can't heal back. How much damage is it? It's a D6 plus 2d8 if you crack it. You want to do the 2d8 for you?
I got that. 7. That's a 7 and a 6. So 13.
He's so close. You got one more stab. You get a stab? Advantage on it.
12.
Well, with the necrotic damage, you killed him anyways. Well, you get one more stab. But how do you want to do this? I just looked at his health points. He's dead. How do you want to? So, yeah,
I'm
you
just
exceeded him
going
by 2
to
points.
stab him and just casually step to the side.
So,
No big
Edward
deal.
Knight, you see this lightning zapped Minotaur at first, and you hear him going, "Oh, kill whoever!" And then you see him drop down in front of you to his knees, and then hit the floor. And when he hits the floor, you just see Maddie behind him, this little teeny woman with the knife, going, "Hi." What do you say to that, Edward Knight?
Well, I guess. Jeez. Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, I thought he'd be more of a challenge.
Yeah, well, with that knife,
A little easy, didn't he?
all over together, you guys got over 100 health on him. He had 100 HP. He mostly focused his stuff on spells and abilities, which he was about to do. So now it's something else. This next thing was going to be fire. Well, it would have done nothing to Edward, but just thinking about that, I'm like,
The Fire Queen would have probably did that whole face palm if he tried to do that.
I was planning that. On that note, Maddie, is there anything you're going to do before you end your turn?
No.
All right, Abner, your brother, it's his turn first. Then you.
All right.
Let's switch characters again. Nervamex looks at you, angrily, pissed off. He smiles. No, brother. There was a time I would sacrifice myself for you before I realized you were going to take my spot.
Like hell you would.
He snaps his fingers and does wall of fire around around the whole room, lighting it all up. Why not make it look good? The whole room lights up in flame around all of you. Smirking and smiling, you see all the weapons that are magical stay, but all the weapons that weren't just destroyed, melted or broken. The walls themselves are on fire. Can't do any spells, but I'm going to grab my big ass axe. I'm going to swing it at you.
Go for it.
Come on, bro. I got plus 10. Ooh. 18. Does 18 hit?
Yep, that hits.
He does 13 damage to you, slashing at you. And then for his next action, Fury of Blows. Plus 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
First hit, 4 damage. Second hit, he's going for 16 to the 16 hit.
Yep, 16 hits.
Alright. He's going to use his second wind, and he's going to use Stunning Strike. So, 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You are stunned,
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
taking 6 damage. He strikes again. Another 26 to hit. Jeez, man, he is hitting you.
Yep. Brotherly love, man. It's brotherly love.
There's 7 points to hit.
All right.
And he looks at you, smiling. Brother, I think that's all I have. I've been training for this for years. And he ends his turn. It's your turn.
Somehow mouthing the words while he's paralyzed. Yep, Mom taught you pretty fucking good. She taught you good, all right.
He smirks and says, "It wasn't the mother for this. That was the monks. But mother did teach me fire, which is useless to you."
Likewise to you too. All right. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see
give
if I can
you.
try and break out of the paralyzation and try and grab his axe and see if I can cast Shocking Grasp on him.
All right, I was actually about to ask and see about that. All right, play. Do a wisdom save for me to see if you can break this this stun.
Woohoo! Net 20 plus 2, 22, baby.
So he's
Nice.
talking closer to you, egotistical, with this big axe right in front of you in his hands. What are you gonna do when I swing this at you? You're stunned. This turn, I'm gonna cut you in pieces. He swings it up like this. Right when you do this, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and reach out, grab a hold of like the handlebar between his hands, and try and pretend like the whole "Oh, you got me!" And then as soon as he's about to swing, I'm gonna grab between the bars and just do like "Gotcha, bitch!" Shocking grasp. Are you shitting me? Another nat 20 plus 11, 31.
Oh,
Double damage for this because of how you're doing this. How much damage is this?
All right, let's do this and round up. Okay, so that's 34 altogether. So double 34. That's brain is bad. 60.
68.
Wow, you
68.
messed up.
You think you're so powerful, brother? I'm going to beat you.
You see him toasted a little bit, lightning in his mouth. And he's just twitching right now, like confused, has no idea what the hell just happened to him.
Boy, I'm gonna go ahead and use man, fire spells are not gonna do anything to him. So I'm gonna just do an unarmed strike on him, and I'm gonna use my feet to basically kick him far away from me.
All right. So unarmed strike kick. Dragon kick.
All right, 16 to hit.
His armor class is 16. You succeed.
Dragon.
He was shocked. You're lucky he was shocked because he could have used a shield, but you shocked the
Nice.
shit out of him. So you kick him 5 or 10 feet.
I'm gonna kick him about 10 feet away from me.
He flies right back in the chair at the edge of it, smacking his back at the underside of it.
Oh, big brother, you've got a lot to learn about me. I've gotten stronger too over the years. I didn't just run around the woods and play with the goblins and bears and wolves all day. Nah. I did a lot of work to get where I'm at now. And I'm just getting started. I get this big-ass evil grin on my face like I've been dying for this day.
He looks at you, blood on his face a little bit from leaking from the lightning. I've been waiting too, brother.
And I'll end my turn by taking my my bonus action by taking my top off, so it's just bare skin and my scales. So it's just, yep, I'm gonna fit you bare skin, buddy.
He uses his bonus action right there, or his reaction right when you're taking your shirt off. He chugs a health potion, making you not look, giving himself 32 health points and a greater healing potion.
That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and crack my knuckles, crack my neck, do a twist to crack my back. So what do you say we skip the warm-up?
You know, I was going to say the same thing. I agree. As his body starts shaping and getting bigger and growing, as his neck elongates, as his mouth itself extends and elongates, his wings start sprouting out, and you see his clothes just dissipate. He transforms into his red dragon form right in front of you, ripping and smashing into the walls. How about it, brother? Do you want to use your bonus your reaction to do the same?
Nah, I'll hold off for a while.
All right, I want you to make a athletics dexterity save. You're about to get smashed by a dragon.
Alrighty, going for it. Athletics, where are you? 14 plus 9, 23.
You just jump out of the way of his giant claws smashing down, trying to squish you with about 12,000 pounds.
Woo!
It would hurt a lot. We're dead.
Compensating, are we? Where have I seen this before?
Remember who's the uncle and who's the daddy. He shakes his dragon a bit.
Oh!
He does a dragon slash with his arm, or his claw. Ooh, a 19 plus 9 is 28.
Yep, that hits.
You're right here. You need a prop dragon, please? Jordan, I'm sorry, this is gonna hurt. I got the proper right first. I have all of them. You're the image. Here it is. Found him. Perfect. Claw attack. 2d6 plus 8. Wow. With 23 plus 3d6. 3d6. Roll. $32 damage to you.
All right.
All right, and he looks at you and smirks. You know what? How much health you got right now?
I'm at 96 right now.
Okay, good. I was about to hit you again, but I didn't want to murder you. He does it's gonna hurt. A bite attack, with plus 14. Snaps at you, trying to eat you with a 19 plus 14.
Yep, that hits.
19 plus 8, that is 27, 27 plus 2d10. $18 damage with this bite crunch. Right on you. Ah! And he's holding you in his mouth, kind of like the Dragonheart movie.
Ha 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 ha.
You know where I'm going with this one. All right, it is your turn. He's spent his actions.
All right.
You taste horrible, brother.
Like, when's the last time you brushed your teeth, bro? And I cast Shocking Grasp on him again.
I'll
Oh!
clean the device. Yeah,
Oh!
that's a good one. I love it. All right. Is this anything I gotta roll? You gotta roll.
13 plus 11, so 24 to hit.
You hit. AC is it 22, I believe. Well, you're right in his mouth. That's less now because you're straight up on him. No, it's a 19. Yeah, you hit.
16
mouth.
points of lightning damage.
It's gonna be doubled because it's in his mouth.
Ha ha ha. So 16.
32 damage right to him. And you see lightning striking through the teeth all around your body. Like you're taking a shower and lightning hanging out. Okay. Anything else you do? That was the first action.
My bonus action will be. I gotta check, see what I can do for bonus actions. Can't do that. I cannot do that. Let's see. I will, as a bonus action, I will prepare for polymorph as my next action.
Oh!
Transform your red dragon naturally?
Yeah. Oh no, like
Yeah,
I'll polymorph him basically, not myself.
Okay, you mean to just transform it into a
Yeah.
Okay, so how is it going to look while you're in his mouth at first when you first transform?
So while he's got me in his mouth, I'm just gonna basically, I'm gonna put, if my hand is available, I'm gonna place it towards my chest and think of a creature from the woods that I've grown fond of over the years, and I've, kind of kept peace with them because they've been so nice, and you don't want to piss them off because they're gonna commit a coup d'etat. I'm gonna think of turning him into a squirrel.
Okay, so you're not transforming into a dragon yet? You're just turning him into a squirrel first?
Yep, that's the plan.
You know you're in his mouth while he's a squirrel, right? This might hurt.
Oh, I know. It's gonna hurt him more than it's gonna hurt me.
As I look around, crushing damage. I can't believe you're going to turn into a squirrel. You're going to turn him into a squirrel.
Hey, man. Squirrels are vicious. You piss
They
one
are.
off, you piss off the whole colony.
Yes, but he is alone on this mountain. Just you and his nuts. Squirrels right now.
That's the demon's family. Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel?
Oh, I got squirrels. I got a bunch. I got like 20. So,
Where's
because he's
squirrel?
still a giant character, he becomes a giant squirrel instead of a small squirrel.
That's all right.
Still not big enough for his mouth, as it's going to rip and tear at his jaw. But you're going to be taking pressure damage until you try to push yourself out.
That's
Are you
fine.
going to try to take the reaction to push yourself out as he's transforming?
Yeah.
All right, so do an athletics or acrobatics check for me. While he is
I'm going to do acrobatics because that's what I'm good at. Oh, no, it's athletics. My bad.
You want to leave a surprise in his mouth, like a explosive or a random thing or anything? Or poison?
I think I have anything I could leave in his mouth. Do I have anything? No, I don't believe I have anything that I could. Holy
Maybe
shit, I
a
didn't
bomb?
realize I have grenades.
Grenade.
Yeah, I still have a grenade. I'll leave a grenade in his mouth while I try to break out.
Roll the damage of that as you jump out. So roll the roll your acrobatics to get out first, or athletics, and then after that, roll for a grenade.
All right, athletics will be nice. It's a net 20 plus 9, 29.
You perfectly jump and slip out as you see him shrinking and getting furry instead of scaly, and his eyes are all confused. As you take this grenade and say, "Here's your nut," as he turns into a squirrel, and you're just like, "What?" Right in his mouth. Woo! And there's a little wick. Now roll
Oh, shit.
roll the grenade damage for me. And
That's
it's
a
gonna be a times
5d6. Holy shit.
It's times 2 whatever you roll for the explosive because it's directly in his mouth.
All right. 5d6. Roll that out. That becomes, so that's 16. And you said double that, so that's 32.
Wow, this is dark. How do you want to do this?
What?
Brother?
No way!
You'll
No
see.
way!
There's something else going to happen after, but we'll see. This is really fucked up what you do. Now, how do you want to do this? The grenade's blowing up and you're turning into a squirrel in his mouth.
Okay, so as I go and push out of his mouth as he's transforming into this giant squirrel, I drop the grenade and I try and chuck it down the back of his throat. I go to do like a backflip, and as I land, I expose my back towards him, and I land on all fours, and I just basically say, "Don't forget to brush," and then just this big explosion. Just see a huge blast of smoke coming out of his mouth.
Fur and guts everywhere. But how polymorph? How polymorph works? The light point is going to 0.
Yes.
Right back in
right.
this big, red, angry fucking dragon. Pissed off and confused as shit. What the hell happened? I just had an explosive nut. And I have a weird taste for food now. I'm nuts. What is going on? Brother's pissed off, confused, and now has like the worst stomach acid reflex ever. You see involuntary smoke coming out of his mouth right now. All right. Anything else you're doing? Ending your turn?
Yep, I just basically stand up on my 2 feet and just brush off my arm and just turn back to him. What's the matter, older brother? Did I strike a nerve in ya? Huh? Nerve, Max? Get it? Because it's a nerve.
On that note, we're going to go back to the Doom Crawlers. It's your turn. And for Neuromax, he's just staring you down right now, pissed off.
Good, good.
All right, Daniel.
Also be affected by the voices.
You are. You need to roll a wisdom save for me, please, with disadvantage. You take the lowest roll of the 2 dice.
Oh. 4.
She finally realizes what they do in your head. The Fire Queen smiles, and you look and you see on a table, not the Fire Queen, but Edward Knight standing there. And now where you see Edward Knight, you see the Fire Queen. If she's close for combat and you're ready to combat. And you want to grapple and hold her down for everybody else to kill her. But in that sense, there's an animalistic form of you that's trying to take over. An itch. Something that's making you want to fight back right now, Daniel. I want you to roll a Constitution save for me, please. Your werewolf to see if it takes over.
Constitution save?
Yeah. Is your werewolf going to take over or not? You fail at the Constitution save. And you take over and rush at Edward Knight. I want you to go for a grapple for me, please. Do a strength check versus Edward Knight. Edward Knight, it's going to be a strength versus strength right now versus Fenrir. He's running right at you.
So,
Grapple you.
so a
You have
strength check.
disadvantage right now? Yes, Edward Knight, you have disadvantage because you're being surprised. Fenrir, you're at advantage because you know you're going to pounce on him.
Next 20 plus 30.
Woohoo! Go for it, buddy. Go for it.
15 plus 3 for me.
Edward Knight, even with all your training, even with facing off against Fenrir, training against him, when he turned into a werewolf numerous times in your training sessions the past 2 weeks, you weren't ready for this pounce. You've never seen the speed before. You knew he was fast, but you realized if he were an enemy, he'd be faster. Because he sees you as an enemy right now. He needs that lightning speed. Just whoop, and then pounce right on the ground, and your face is just slammed right into this marsh right now. As these big, strong, burly hands are holding you down. Now, Fenrir, what are you going to do in that? You're holding down the Fire Queen. She's trying to fight back. You want to hit her or hold her or just try to grapple her?
Let's see, I'm in my wolf, so I can't use my axes, can I?
So you failed your wolf form. You're still in your human form.
Alright.
You can use your axe if you want.
I pull out my axes.
You only attack with one right now. So you
I
know
pull out my one axe and imbue it with the power of ice, trying to extinguish the Fire Queen.
All right, slash yourself. Take 1d6 damage to yourself for your ability.
2.
You take 2 damage, and now the blood on your axe starts freezing and spiking and turning to an ice on your axe, making it magical. Now roll an attack for me with advantage, as he is held prone.
$19 plus 3.
The 22 hit you, Edward Knight. When you're
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You have a giant ice axe slamming your fire ganassi right in the back, doing double damage to you because ice hurts. How much damage is this, Daniel? You got your regular damage and then your ice damage.
Six plus 3 for 9.
9 damage you take, Edward Knight. And the ice damage is doubled, so that'll altogether be 13 damage. Not the regular attacks, just the ice.
So
Okay.
18 damage for the ice.
Altogether, yeah. And then that'll be the end of your turn, Daniel, because of the reactions you had to do, and running over there, and then pouncing and holding, and then attacking once after doing a reaction to, or doing your bonus action at your weapon on ice. So your turn is done. Edward Knight, it is now your turn. You now have Fenrir holding you down, saying, he keeps calling you the Fire Queen. He keeps saying, "I'll get you, Fire Queen. I got you. I'm finally gonna get you."
Okay.
Really confused.
I am going to use my ability of produce flames to encompass my entire body in fire.
All right, you don't have to become friends or anything.
Yeah.
All right, so encompass your body in flames. How much damage is a fire damage? For your is it 1d6 or 2d6?
Using produce flame, it's a
4d8.
48.
Okay. Roll that damage, and Daniel, I'll let you know how much damage you're taking because you are now going to be consumed in fire.
23.
Daniel, you are taking 23 damage of fire damage. You are on fire right now. The only thing that's not on fire is your ice axe. Okay. Edward Knight, what else are you doing? You used one of your actions to use magic ability.
The other action I'm going to use to try and basically force myself to stand back up.
Stand back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, another strength battle.
All right, Daniel, you have disadvantage this time because you're on fire now and really distracted. Roll a strength check for me with disadvantage, and then Edward Knight, you have advantage now.
And this time I get the nat 20.
All right, what'd you get, Daniel?
Well, if I roll the white dice. 15 plus 3.
You, even with your high strength, Daniel, you still lose. Fenrir tries to hold off the best he can. But the strength of Edward Knight and the blaze of his fire all around him pushes you off. As you stand back up and you see Edward Knight on fire now as the imagery is bouncing back and forth, Edward Knight to the Fire Queen. You're really confused. All right, Edward Knight, anything else you're doing for your last action? Or for your bonus action? You trying to make him snap out of it or something?
That's what I'm checking right now.
If you do, we can have Maddie help you.
Now, if I were to use the anti-mage clamp, would that work for magical effects on a person as well?
Yes.
Okay, then I am going to attach my halberd with the anti-mage clamp and put it around him.
All right, roll for an attack to see if you get this locked on.
Well,
remember to like, share, and subscribe, people.
it's 27.
All right, Daniel.
Yes.
You now have a magical lock clamp snapped around your neck from a pike, and he dislodges it from his pike, and it locks around your neck like a necklace. It activates. The lights come on, and it's, what color do you have the lights be, Edward Knight, as you modified it?
Red.
All right, so you see these red lights from the fire ganassi magic across it, and your eyes start flickering from red again back to your normal self. And you see Edward Knight standing in front of you, and you see the magic of her screaming, "No, who's shutting me up?" Gone. No more magic.
Back with us, Fenrir.
Fenrir, yeah. Fenrir's like, I just got collars. What's going on?
Are you back with us, Fenrir?
Okay, Fenrir, your character now is seeing Edward Knight correctly. You realize you attacked your friend. You want to say something?
What happened? It was right there and he was on the table. What happened?
That's something I'd like to know as well. You attacked me out of nowhere.
All right.
Last I've seen her, she was right there where you were at.
Okay. You hear from, you guys, can you stop playing around? I need you guys. And, Fenrir, is there anything you say before you end your turn? Oh, sorry, no, Edward Knight. Anything else you say before you end your turn?
That was all I was saying.
Nice. Crom's turn. Maddie, you're on deck after Crom. Crom looks around. Okay, guys, I don't know why you were fighting, but please don't do it again. We need to understand and take a vote on this thing. She just tried to make my people try to kill each other. Look at this. We just bitch slapped half their people. We have a freaking dog in the field now. That's pink. You know, it doesn't bug me because it's a Fey world. I just feel bad it might get eaten. The Fire Queen goes, "You all gonna vote me before I'm even joining in? What the audacity!" Listen, sweetheart, we're supposed to be an uneven number, not an even number. We're at 11. We cannot be at 12. And we already have somebody for the fire plane. You can go fuck yourself. I am taking over, I said. No. We know what you're doing with the crusade. I know personally because I have fucking fought them. You haven't fought. Wait. You're the purple bitch. Yes, I'm the goddamn purple bitch with some nice shiny armor on right now and nice hair. Ooh. For once, I'm an actual. She sways her hair back, smiles. And these are my bodyguards, and they fuck everybody up, as you've seen. Your guards didn't stand a goddamn chance against my smallest person. Just wait until she gets mad. You have no idea what she can do. Let alone my fire nothing. You keep eye fucking to it. It's disgusting. And then you turn my fucking furry werewolf into an enemy? The hell is wrong with you? What do you all vote, my queens? I want everybody here to roll to die for me, please. Everybody roll 2d20. Let me know what those two numbers are. I got double 8s. That's a critical.
10 and a 2.
15 and a 16.
14 to 26.
Got a half and half. Last vote. A 10 and a 4. Half and half again. Last vote is the final person, the 11th, which is Chrome herself. Nat 20. She looks over going, the votes have it. The hives take it to kick you. The laws keep you. Sorry to say, out of our 11, 7 of us voted nay. Get the fuck out, you fire bitch. And if you don't listen, our crystal tree will take it. She smiles. The crystal tree. You mean the one I just attached my red crystal in? And everybody just looked back. We must get it out quick. As they all agree and shake their head. You are not worthy of our people. You will murder us. I've seen what happens 100 years from now. All of us are dead. You kill all of us. You take all our power. And you hunt down one of my friends until his final moments. You whore. She looks back. And all the rest of the queens start clapping and actually agreeing. I want everybody roll persuasion.
Perception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
18.
19.
All right, and I got a 18 as well. We all convinced. The only one that kind of can't be convinced easily was Finley, because he just attacked Edward Knight, but he's standing there just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. The rest of you all nod your heads and everybody comes to agreement. As the Fire Queen says, "You can't punish me. You can't leave me. Me and my crew will destroy you all." And she turns to fire and just teleports away. You hear the queen saying, "Get her! Get her at the tree!" All right, guys. Maddie, it is your turn. As the last thing I do is get over here. Maddie.
What else?
Yeah. We have no enemies around us. Well, technically, there's things in the trees. You want to fuck with those, but right now we have to get across the field to where the crystal tree is, and where there's a new red crystal trying to grow next to it, where the giant mushrooms are.
Red crystal.
like a crystal tree. Do you need a? I have a laser. If you want me to show you the laser. Right here.
How
Crystal
far
tree.
away is that?
60 to 65 feet. What do you guys, what do you do? You gonna transform? You're gonna just move forward fast? What are you gonna do?
Yes, I would like to transform. I
Plethora of dragons. I have any different type you want. Green, gold, red, blue. If not, I have giant turtle people. I have the turtle dragon. I have a creepy red crab monster giant thing. I got a T-Rex. You want to be a T-Rex? I got a earth monster. I got a phoenix.
I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Well, if you want to polymorph, you can. I got so many different creatures you can do. You can be a giant wolf, a giant frog creature. You can be a griffin.
ooh, wolf.
All right. You want to be a two-headed or a one-headed?
Two-headed.
A giant two-headed wolf. All right. As you see, and Chrome says, you guys want to know the power of my doom crawlers? Matty, show him what it is. As everything starts shaking and she starts running as fast as she can and just starts transforming into this. Look at that.
Woohoo!
Just
Ooh.
smashes right in, right through these enemies they were trying to guard. I want you to do a strength check plus 20 for me, Maddie. With advantage, please, as you're rushing through these three enemies before you go through the brushel tree heading towards this bushel. Your speed is going to be 60 feet with this giant monster.
That is a plus 20?
Yep, plus 20.
Good, that's gonna give me a 30. 10
Wow.
plus 20.
These creatures are standing here getting ready to block, and they're working for the Fire Queen. Hold a blockade, and this little teeny woman running up, and it just starts transforming into this big, giant, two-headed wolf, and just smashing through with this golden-looking tail, and just woof, and just they all fly back, smashing, taking really 71 damage plus.
Damn.
Yeah, you're playing a Colossal. This Colossal just ran right through. Smashed right up to the tree. The Fire Queen's going, they can't get here fast enough before it starts. What the hell is that? It's two giant.
Bark.
Yeah, bark. More of woof, woof.
I have a feeling the Pomeranian just shit itself.
The Warlock. She shit herself looking good. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. The caster, the spellcaster, she's casting her lightning, getting ready to go. I can take anything they can throw at me. Oh my, never mind. And the rest of the creatures, the harpies, are sitting there screeching and laughing until they see this going. Even the giant is going, ah ha ha! I can. Whoa! Hang on, that's bigger than me.
Way to go, Maddie!
Yeah, Maddie was just terrified the shit out of.
Make them piss themselves. They'll shit afterwards when they die, but we all knew that was going to happen.
All right, Maddie, what's the last thing you're going to do before you end your turn? You move, you transform, you get one action of attack right now before you end your turn. A legendary action as well, which is this
howling pitch is kind of like fear factor around everybody. It's going to be a plus 15 to anything you.
I guess I will do that.
All right, you do a howling pitch. And it just hits their ears. Now roll a 2d20, so it's plus side, you can have advantage. And it's a plus 15. And let me know what that is.
That's a 16 plus 15.
31.
Yep.
So, 31. Now they have to beat a 31. I don't think anybody's beating that. That's a no, that's a no. Ha, no. Even with a nat 20, that one's a no. Yeah, they're all no. Not one of them could succeed, even when the one with nat 20. Only one of them with a nat 20 could have won, and that one was at 6. So everybody, even the Fire Queen, is terrified. They're all frozen in fear for one turn. And they all take 22 sound damage to their ears. Alright, your turn is done for now. Back to the island of where Abner is. He's on this little teeny island in the middle of the ocean. Abner and Riverneck. And the land of the north is right on the left side, where we are on the side. Where did I look at that now? No, nope, there it is. Abner, your brother.
Yeah.
It's his turn first.
Yep.
He looks at you. You think you can just turn me into something? You see a twinkle in his eye. I want you to make a wisdom save for me, please.
All right. Wisdom save. I'm all the way over on the spells. Wisdom save, wisdom save. And that's a +2 for that. So let's hope for good here. Shitty roll for the night, folks. 5 + 2, that's a 7.
He uses charm person on you. You don't want to fight me. You want to let your arms down and let me give you a nice big brotherly hug.
You know, I know you're playing me for a fool, but you're right. I go ahead and drop my arms down and have them wide open like, come on, man. Give your little brother a big old hug.
A big smirk on this dragon's face. As he does a wing attack.
All right.
Costs 2 actions. The dragon beats its wings at each creature within 15 feet unless it's succeeds. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
All right. Let's
16 plus 2d6, so it's 27 damage plus 2.
I rolled right over the icon. 16 plus 2, so 18.
No.
No.
You just took 39 damage. You slammed back 15 feet against the wall. Actually, through the wall. Like a fucking movie. He hits you. A tree falls down behind you, smashing. You take an extra 10 damage of bludgeoning damage through the wall.
All right. Alrighty.
He's done with his turn. It is your turn, Abner. What are you going to do after that? You were just on the ground, knocked prone, through the wall, rocks over you, trying to stand back up. Or are you going to just finally show your true self?
I'm pretty certain I'm still under the charm spell. Is there a way I can try and break out of it?
Make a wisdom save for me.
Alrighty. Come on, wisdom save. I know you're just a +2, but be nice to me. Come on now. Come on now. No, I am still charmed. 2 + 2, that's 4.
Even with me damaging you and attacking you?
Yep.
You look back, standing there. Hands open, ready for another attack.
Wow, brother, that was like the best hug ever. If only Mom was here, she'd be so happy about this.
Mother
As
was
I'm seeing like a bunch of unicorns with wings flying around my head. Tweet, 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 tweet.
He smiles. If Mother was here, she'd be proud of me and what I'm gonna do to you. Anything else you're gonna do before you end your turn?
I can't break out of the charm. I can't really do any spells against him. Shoot.
That person's mean.
Yeah, it sure is.
You usually use the negotiations, but for you, he had a special plan for you. All right,
I'm
so
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drink. I have an item. Where is it? I just saw it. Got this from 2 episodes ago. I'm gonna use a potion of healing supreme on myself.
all right. And remember, you're blessed, by the way.
Yep. All right.
Your
So
unicorn, you hear in your head, "Hey, listen.
love it.
By the way, we voted the Fire Queen out. Chrome had a convincing decision. We're in the middle of a fight right now. Your friend Natty is insanely powerful. Did you know she could turn into a two-headed wolf? That's like the size of 3 trees. And by the way, how's the fight with your
Woman,
brother?
she is. A little banged up. It's going great. Our brotherly love has been so good so far. I've taken a few hits, but I'm still alive.
Brotherly love? What are you? Oh my God, you're charmed, aren't you?
What's a charm?
Ah,
You have a little for man. Come on. All right.
she snaps her fingers. All you hear is a, and she spells it. And charm goes away. What? Now what are you gonna do for your turn?
All right. So my action, I'm gonna do my
She
supreme
tells
help.
you one last thing. She tells you one last thing. Be mindful. He's smarter than he looks. Why do you think he seems so strong? If his mind is not compatible. You are both. He is not. Now I have to go. I have a job to. He cuts off. As that table randomly around the queens just randomly imploded and exploded, as there was a magic sigil put in there for right after the queen left, the fire queen.
All right.
So Abner, what are you doing on your with your now brain that you have again?
All right. So I chugged my potion of healing, and it gave me a total of 56 points of healing. So I'm back up to 89.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of the rubble and just. Well, big bro, you do hit hard, but then again, so do I, and that's when I'll go ahead and unleash the full power of the Dragon of Cindersill and become the Red Dragon.
Wow, smoke goes all around. How do you pronounce yourself as you transform?
I go ahead and speak in Draconic. I am Avner, son of Cindersill. Kneel before my might.
Brother to brother now. Smashing through the rest of this castle. Fire all around everywhere. The whole place ablaze. Everything lit up all around you. What was something you grew up with, you look around, is destroyed in your might of transformation between both of you. Smirking and smiling, both of you ready for battle.
The gloves come off now, big bro.
You got a bonus action. What is that going to be?
Let's see. My bonus action. Let's see.
You have a bit ancient red dragon picture, a card. Did I get stats?
Yep, I'm going to that right now.
All right, so I think I sent it to you. Your AC is 22. Your HP is 546. Your brother's only 256. He's half your strength, but he has more magical powers than you do.
I don't think I got it from you.
All right, give me a second.
Okay, let's see. I don't have a legendary action based on. Oh wait, I do. No, it's legendary resistance.
All right, I sent him through Messenger.
Yeah, I see it now.
Woohoo! Here we go. You got your set. Get to it, brother. What are you doing with your bonus action? That's only one of your attacks, either a bite or a claw or a tail attack.
I'm gonna go for a claw attack on him. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of damage. Okay, let me make sure I get that right. Okay. 2d6 plus. Okay. 17, 2d6. Well, first I gotta see if it hits. Oh, on my ass, it's probably not gonna. Alright, 11. Alright, so 21. Does that hit?
His AC is 19.
Alright. 2d6 plus 10.
Oh, I love it, Devontae. Check that out, Abner.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, boys! Let's go! Alright, he's taking a total of 17 points of slashing damage.
All right. He looks at you, goes, "You finally show yourself. Your truth. This did to the older me. You beat the older me that was weaker. I have a surprise for you, brother."
I have plenty just for you as well.
All right, returns are done.
Yep.
Come here. You want to turn it back into that werewolf buddy of yours?
Yeah, I'll turn back into a werewolf.
Explain how you do that. Explain how you look when you do it.
I just twirl my nails and the claws and violently rip my skin off, exposing the wolf four underneath.
Oh! And everything around you see in the trees start shaking and trying to run away. Even the Fey Dragon's a little scared. This creature just turns around and shits itself. Okay. I'm going to have you stand on this mountain because this looks cool. All right. What are you doing? You are 20, 25 feet away from the crystal tree where the enemies are. So you can make it to the enemies right now.
What's the closest enemy towards me?
About 25 feet. Yeah, about 20 feet. Yeah. It's a elongated armed creature man that is working for the Fire Queen as a fighter. He likes to claw and slash.
I get down on all fours and charge him like a wolf and tackle him, pounce him.
Roll an acrobatics check for me or athletics check to see if you can jump over and attack this thing with your pouncing attack.
19 plus 9.
All right, 28. You jump right over its thin rear as a werewolf. And the monster's going, "Ah!" And you just slam him to the ground. Now I want you to do a strength check with me to see if you beat his strength. You have a, what is yours? The plus 20. You're a werewolf. So roll a d20 plus 20, please. And then he has to roll, but he only has a plus 10. He had 2. Ugh. You got a 12.
A 19 plus 3.
You win. Well, your actual strength check with this werewolf form is going to be a plus 10 on that. So within 29. Yeah, you succeeded. You pounced right on him, knocked him prone. Now, you get 2 free attacks. He also gets to take damage from you landing on top of him, which is...
So is this guy already dead?
No. He took 24 damage. He's pretty tough still. You have 2 attacks and a bite attack.
I go for claw attacks.
All right, 2 claw attacks, and you still got a bite attack after. Your claw attacks are a plus 10.
Nat 20.
A dirty 30. That's your first one. What's your second attack?
A 13.
A 13 plus 10. Okay, so for the 23. And then what's your bite attack?
12. Oh, 21, my bad.
All right. So now I'll roll damage for all 3. Your damage will be 2d6 plus 10 apiece.
First attack is going to be a 6.
All right, so 16. That's 16.
Second one is a 4.
14, that's 30 damage. What's that
The
bite?
last one is a 1.
All right. And then it was a nat 20 for the last one, right?
Yeah.
All right, so double, so that's 22. So he's close to dead, but he's not dead. He's hurt pretty bad. He's bleeding everywhere right now. All right. You still got a bonus action. Do you want to use that?
Yeah, I go for one more claw attack.
All right, that's two claw attacks altogether for your bonus action.
12.
That's 22.
And 8.
And 18. They both hit. How much damage are these? 2d6 plus 10.
That's 6.
That's cool. Oops.
And a 1.
Alright, so 16 and 11. 27 damage. How do you want to do this, Daniel?
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
I take the upper half of his body in one claw and the lower half another, and I rip him in half.
Nice.
You just start shaking like a dog. And blood everywhere. Terrifying and horrifying everybody around him. Except for Maddie. Maddie's just having fun.
Bark.
Bark, bark.
No one's giving me ear scritchies. I'm now really offended.
I'll
Oh,
give you ear when I get there.
Huh.
It's not my turn yet.
Good.
All right, Daniel. You done with your turn?
When this is all done, can I get this collar took off me?
Right now, it's making you immune to magic and being manipulated.
I know, after this is all said and done.
You got to talk to Edward about that one. All right.
It's humiliating.
It's Chrome's turn. No, sorry, Edward Knight's turn, then Chrome. Edward Knight, what are you doing?
So where am I currently?
Move back to the wolf. You're actually right here. You're about 45 feet from the Fire Queen, and you're about 40 feet from the tree. Daniel, just rip this guy apart. Daniel, stand right here. You got you, and you got your claw and your panther. What are you doing?
All right. I am casting Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. All right, right at the Fire Queen.
Yep.
All right, fire away.
Haha, 16 to hit.
A miss. This ray has past her. She looks past. What the hell?
Okay.
All right, what are you gonna do next?
I'm trying to. See. I need her to make a dex save.
A 6 plus 4, a 10.
9 points of acid damage.
Nice.
One more.
Okay. 6 against a 10. Again.
12 points of acid damage.
Ooh, she starts screaming as you see her fire starting to extinguish a little bit from the acid pouring all over her.
And last time.
At 14.
21 points of acid damage this time.
Oh, shit.
You got hurt, but she's not dead yet.
Ooh, excuse me.
And
All right, you end your turn.
For my bonus action, I am going to dash towards her just to close the gap.
She gets rained with acid over here and screams at first, and then is out of nowhere. You're right in front of her. Hey, you want me? You can
the
have me.
claw is going to slash at her.
All right, slashy, slashy.
Oh, 19 plus 4.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Huh?
That's a hit.
Ah.
19 plus 4 is a hit. 23.
It's going to be 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage. Oh, just get slashed with a shadow claw and just you see the fiery blood run down like lava.
And the panther's going to bite.
Oh, really?
Nice.
19 plus 4.
Yeah.
You want it to be some kind of pouncing attack?
Yeah,
This kitty cat not messing around.
The panther's gonna be the shadow panther is gonna be lunging at it, biting as well. So pretty much lunge latch.
All right, so knocks her down. Now, yeah, she rolls for strength in that one.
No.
And how much damage does that bite? And she also takes 17 damage from being knocked down. I've never been put in my back by a pussy before.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4 damage.
All right.
1 claw attack from the panther.
Okay.
14 plus 4, 18.
All right, then it's my turn after this. And then it's Maddie after me.
I'm pretty sure an 18 is a miss.
18 is a hit. 18 is her 18.
Oh. It'll be 5 damage.
It's knocked prone, so it's advantage now. All right, so that end your turn.
Yep.
All right, Chrome flies over there, and first thing she does is lands on top of Maddie and gives her scratches on both the doggies' heads. You just scratchy. Here you go, puppies. I love
Yes.
it. Now let's go bite some freaking head buff.
Yes.
I love this giant dog. And she's just having so much fun. All right. She lands on top, and the first thing she does is summons her spiritual guardian. A dragon unicorn. Nope, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm not using that one. I'm using the unicorn for the other girl. I'm going to use somebody else for her. She's going to use her level 20 cleric divine wish and ask you for her void monster god to help in this fight. And because she's level 20, it's an automatic succession.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Here we go.
As you see this giant green portal open up at first, and then from it,
I'm glad I'm not there right now.
you want to see the power of my god? Here, witness this, bitch. Right above the mushroom floating. The mage woman uses a bonus action to move over here and cast a spell. Right as she goes to cast a spell at me, little bushes right here start rustling and moving. You guys remember that creature I was telling you guys about? That might pop up?
Oh, shit.
The ground starts rustling and bustling, and you see the vines grab around her and start pulling her in. And she gets ripped apart. Pulled in and blood everywhere. As this.
What the fuck?
5-headed false hydra.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh,
And you hear the go. Is that Snuffy Flu over there? Yes, everybody do. Hey, sorry guys, this is my pet. I lost it many years ago. She might be mad at me there. We'll see. I abandoned her when I disappeared. I abandoned everybody in this world. She guarded my throne. A little bit of both. I kind of really got lost, and then I abandoned everybody. Once I found my way back, I just said no. I want to be Chrome. And we both now. And on that, I have to roll an animal handling check. Let's see if this thing's going to listen or eat us all. I'm not joking. This thing's mean. You guys know what a false hydra is?
Yep.
+2.
This thing loves you more than hates you.
I got a 16 +2. I got an 18. It just barely succeeds because she was angry. It was originally 16 and went to 18. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't bring you snacks at the time, but I do have snacks now. I'll be your friend. I did not mean to leave without letting you know. You can always be my friend and guard my throne and my treasure. Can you help me kill the fire bitch? You can eat all your friends. And the magic crystal. Yes, the magic crystal. And maybe a giant mushroom. What about a giant creature? And it looks over, and all 5 heads turn their heads at the giant. Oh! Okay. Sick. And I use my last action for that. My turn is done. Maddie, it is your turn.
Could I try to?
I'm surprised I succeeded. We were all gonna fight that thing. Go on. What do you want to try?
I want to bite it.
What do you bite? You want to bite the fire lady, or do you want to bite the minions, or you want to fight the warlock lady, or her minion, or creature thingy, or that crystal and rip it out of the ground that is trying to infuse the crystal tree?
Want to attempt to bite the crystal.
All right, you can use both heads or only one.
Both heads.
Both heads will give you advantage on both strength and for pooling for your strength. All right, so roll 2 strength checks for me, please, with advantage. Your giant dog heads or wolf heads.
One is a nat 20.
Nice.
And the other one is a 7. I have like a -1 in strength. I don't know, my stats are as...
Your 2-headed hound has a +20.
A plus 28 and nat 20.
There you go. So you see this 2-headed hound just slam its mouth, both its jaws, biting right into this big red, fiery-looking crystal, and you see the teeth clench in and crack the crystal. You hear the Fire Queen go, "No, anything but that!" And just reaching over, you see her fire flickering on her body. As you realize she's thinking. With that nat 20, Yankee, pulling, you see it be derooted out of the ground, pulling out. You see the roots are trying to grab at the tree, and they're trying to reach, and now they can't. And you're just lifting it up like a dog playing fetch.
Yeah.
You hear foam as she pets both your heads. Good girls, good girls. What do you want to do with it?
How big?
Do you want to do it? Do you want to throw it? Do you want to smash somebody with it?
Where is the closest minion to me?
Funny enough. I do it nice. You just had thrown to the ground with a Shadow Panther. And yeah. And beside her is the Warlock girl, and they're both within range of you throwing this crystal and hitting both of them at the same time.
I'll throw it in.
10,000 pounds because the giant, heavy, thick, magical crystal. Your dog is just you're colossal.
Well, it's a fun toy. I'm just gonna throw it and see which one to see if I hit both of them.
All right, so roll 2 attacks because technically both your heads are chucking, so you have a chance to succeed twice. To hit both at the same time with a proper chuck. And missing Edward Knight. Edward Knight, I'm going to need you to do a dexterity save for me, please. Or athletics or acrobatics? No, yeah, it had to be.
That's a 16 and an 18 before adding anything.
All right, never mind. Edward Knight, you're fine. You're hitting both of them. How do you want to do this before
Yeah.
I'm gonna playfully throw it over because I'm just playing with a big toy that's not murdering people. Nope. So silly of me.
And you're shaking it really fast and you chuck it.
Yeah.
It flings up in the air and everybody stops and looks. Even the Hydra, all 5 heads, false Hydra looks. Even the Void monster looks up. I insta kills this guy because it kills her. It just squishes them. You see the warlock lady trying to cast a spell, but it's not time enough. Like she's not fast enough with it. And then you see the fire queen laying there, being pinned by a shadow feather. Going, no, get out, no, I have to get out, no. And just watching this thing falling at her. Smash! Cuts her head right off. Rolls. Kills the warlock lady. You see the warlock creature that was summoned by the warlock lady just die and turn into dust. The giant looks over, freaking out, and the harpies do. Enraged and anger. One harpy is trying to raise a hand for spells. The other one is as well. Is there anything you guys going to do before something happens? It's still your turn, Maddie. Anything else you want to do? You did that. You still have 1 action, and you still have movement. And then you can do your shout again, but right now you got a bunch of friendlies. You might risk hurting your friendlies. Or you could just double bite.
Definitely bite.
All right, so you're going to walk around this giant tree and go after either the giant or one of these harpies.
One of the little minions.
Harpies?
Yeah, one of the mini harpies.
All right, you go over here and start going up to one of the ones trying to cast a spell. No, Chrome, don't fall. You can stand there. You did it earlier.
I'm gonna go for their hands because sometimes I have a hunger that only hands can satisfy.
Carl! Kill people!
Maddie, that kills people. Love it. I did not see that coming. I love it.
Do 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 do.
2 bite attacks. Both your bite attacks are plus 14s for each bite. Oh, sorry, 15. Yeah, plus 15 per bite attack.
Then that's gonna be a 19 and a 28.
Damn.
All right, so the damage is a plus 20 each bite. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. This is a colossal. Yep, it's a plus 38 plus 2d10. 38 plus 2d10.
38 plus 2d. That is a 5, and I did. That was not a D10, and a 6.
5 and 6 is 2d10. apiece. That's fine though. So 38 plus 5 and 38 plus 6. Snip right at her. How do you want to do this? These dogs playing like they play tug of war with this lady. One wants hands, one wants feet.
I'm still just playing.
Oh no! Oh no! It's Harpy tries to run and fly away. You snap at one at the feet. Oh no! And then pull back, and the other one snaps the body. No! And they start. Rip it right in half. Blood pours everywhere. Chrome is sitting there with his troubled eyes. Look, oh, so cool. Chrome uses her reaction to pet you again.
Yay!
Really
I make happy, terrifying monster noises.
Blood everywhere, splattering. The other harpy is terrified. All right, the other harpy is now going to raise and use her magic. True resurrect. And she brings back the Flare Queen. And she summons right next to her. Did I just die? Did you just bring me back? What the fuck just happened?
Oh, great. Now my panther's looking around all confused.
Yeah, her body disappeared and just whisked right back over near this lady. You're all like, what the hell? And she's standing way up here now. And she points, going, I'll just release my army. I'll just send my crusade. I'll send all my men and kill all of you. Trying to open a portal between this giant stone door you see in front of them, behind the tree. Okay, Maddie, you anything else you want to do before you end your turn? You have one.
No.
That's it.
That other harpy is looking very biteable.
You're with the reach. Your lefty can attack, but not your righty. So you get one bite attack.
Okay. That is going to be another 19.
Nice.
Now this is the little sister. She's a little weaker. Now, how much damage are you doing? 38 plus 2d10.
That is 4 and 6, so 10.
All right. So, 48 damage. He's almost dead. You just snapped and ripped and got one of those hands you wanted.
Finally.
Got that craving for a hand. And she's screaming as her magical hand is just gone. Ah! Blood everywhere. Severely damaged just from the scrapes of the teeth across her body. Her wing is ripped open too, so she can't fly away now. All right, your turn's done.
Yep. I
Abner,
wag my tail.
Nice.
you wag your tail, happily, making a giant wind behind you, gusting around everybody.
Hell yeah. I love it.
All right, Abner, it's time.
All right.
Your brother does a multi-attack right to you. 2 claw attacks, a bite attack, and a tail attack.
Go for it.
Right off rip. And they're a plus 15. Nope, plus 14. Yep, they're all plus 14. All right. 24 to hit. Does that hit? Yes, it does. Your AC is 22. First hit. Second hit is 25. That's a hit.
Yep.
Third hit's a nat 20. The bite is a nat 20.
Oh,
Turns around for a tail attack. 19 plus 14 is 23. Or, sorry, 33. And then finally, ooh, yeah. How much damage is that? He did 127 damage to you.
All together, basically?
Yep, out of your 546 damage. Or your 546 health, he took 127 damage out of you. He chunked you good.
All right, so 120. You said 126.
Yep. So it was 20. Or no, so it was 30 something, 30 something, 30 something, 40. Just hit real hard. You're good though. You should be alive.
Oh, yeah.
He does his last thing right after that. He uses his legendary action to allow himself to attack one more time. And does his wing attack using his last action for his turn. Do dexterity save of 22 save for me or not?
All right, dexterity save.
Dexterity.
Let me check, see what I got. Saving throws. Okay, +7 for that. All right. I need to get to the d20. Um, 7. All right, that's 11, so that's a fail for me.
All right. This is going to be a 23 plus 2d6. So 23 damage plus 2d6. Alright, 6 damage altogether. So 29 damage you take.
29, gotcha.
You get knocked back 10 feet, smashing into some of the trees and walls. As you see him pull back and breathe up his breath, fiery igniting in his chest. One big hit, brother. I'll take you out with me. He's charging up for his fire breath with max power. You want to do yours as well?
Might as well. We'll go with a breath attack of our own.
You guys both charge up. Not like some Godzilla shit over here. Are you gonna make a DC save? Oh shit, he does too. This is worse. I have to make a DC save 24. You have to make one of a DC save 21.
All right.
I fail. I got a 22. Nope. Yep. It's a 24 I have to get. What'd you get?
Woohoo! Nat 20.
You guys
think it
was
was
like two teams smashing and colliding against each other. Both these fiery hits. The whole area is getting hotter and hotter. The mountains that are next to you are shaking. The mountain under you is shaking severely. That's been turned into a platform. The trees are starting to shake. It's night on fire. Everything around here, beams are hitting super hard. All right. I see this is going to be your guys' big heavy attack against each other. But
Yep.
you're both going to be going into maximum for this. So you're both going to be taking a 91 plus 2, a 26 6. 366.
Oh, mine's 26 d6. Oh, sheesh. All right, hang on. I gotta do some dice rolls here.
Tell me what you get.
All right, let's see. That's plus 91 on top of that. Oh, wow. So 91 plus 92. Holy shit.
And I got 90. 63 plus 80. In the combat of strength, as you see the two beams pushing back and forth, you see Abner's getting stronger and pushing more and more against Nervax. He's trying his hardest. As you see, Abner starts floating and flapping his wings, bursting it further and further. He's flying in the air. Finally, the beam hits and smashes against his own brother's face, knocking him back, taking multiple things of damage. How do you want to do this for your brother?
Oh, I've been waiting for this years.
As he smashes back. As you were flying, and you land back down, looking at him smiling. He hits the ground, smashing against the wall. A tree lands on top of him. Bricks and everywhere, and walls smashed. Fire just burning roughly. You see blood pouring all over him. You see him trying to look back at you, trying to look at, and his eyes blinking, trying to fade to think. He looks at you. I want to know the truth, brother. You really want to know the truth. As blood's pouring down his face.
I walk over towards him in my dragon form, just slowly, just kind of like that villainous walk, like you know you've bested your opponent, and you're just toying with them as you're slowly walking towards them. But as he's saying these, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, please, do tell. I've been dying to hear this truth you've been saying for so long."
I knew I was always going to do this. But in the end, alas, you trained him better than me. And as he looks over, and as for mother, the scale shakes off and glowing right in front of you. It looks almost like mother's, like the one you carry. If you want to find her, this one was imbued by her to find you or her. Never me. I was never important enough. I already knew. As a tear drops down his face, the giant dragon tear. He follows you. Closes his eyes, fairly flickering. What is it you wish to do, my last moment?
Oh man, this is not normal. I go ahead and I revert back to Abner's normal form.
Roll a dexterity save for me, please.
All right. Dexterity save. What do we have for the dragon? It's okay, 10. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's +7. Okay. Damn, nat 20 plus 7, 27.
You lucky son of a squirrel. You revert back. He looks and sees you shrink back to your normal form. And you see a big smile. One last thing. As he fire blasts right at you with a big fire burst of dragon breath. You still take half damage. But with your nat 20, we'll take it quarter damage.
All right.
You stand there taking 47 damage. You see your clothes burned off. They weren't magical at all. Anything that wasn't. You see the brother look back and transform back into his self right in front of you. I just had him. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. He's all messed up, bleeding real bad. By the way, you stepped in the last trap. He snaps his finger, dimension doors, and steps back.
Ah, damn! I was gonna do a whole freaking, Gallic gun kind of lightning bolt on him as like a final death sentence on him instead of, power word kill. But hey, if you're gonna dimension door, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you.
But blast him. You want to blast him while it's going?
But yeah, I'll do it. I'll use lightning bolt, 5th level spell. I'm just gonna basically put my hands together, do the whole Gallic gun pose, and then just fire at him.
All right. Is this a save on me or is it an attack on you?
Let me see. It's 5th level. Lightning bolt. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, dexterity save of 19.
7 plus 4. Nope, he fails. Right as he falls back, there's this lightning bolt of like this. What color energy are you shooting it in?
Oh, it's always red. It's just this black and red aura of lightning just building up into my hands and then just launching at him.
Striking, hitting, frying him for a minute. Ah! How much damage are you doing?
It's like a Gatling.
He takes 26 points of lightning damage.
So close.
Oh!
He falls back with 2 HP left, giving you the finger. Just gasping for air. 2 HP. Just bleeding it.
Fireball at 3rd level on the floor. I don't even care if I take damage now. I'm pissed. That motherfucker.
Abner, as you do that, the whole ground shakes as you hit the ground. All that fire erupted and heated the ground around and under where there was. All the ground turned to magma over time. As you made it into a volcano.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Flapping away, flapping away, flapping away.
You hear in your head, Abner, the unicorn going, I'm in my max form. We're fighting back right now. We have some help, but things are getting shit crazy. We just killed the fire queen. She just fucking came back. You done with your brother? Is he gone? Are you dead? What's going on? Hello? Get calm too. Hey, son of a bitch, I need you.
Abner goes, what? Gore. I'll be right there in just a sec, and I'm going to use the amulet to report right to Karamis.
You touch the amulet. You go, does this thing really work? And you're right next to me. You hear Crom scream.
Holy shit, it worked!
You're standing on top of a 2-headed wolf right now in front of Crom. All right, Abner, your turn is done. That's the top sitting here. It is your turn. Abner, you're back to regular scale with your 12 unless you want to roll a new initiative in this world, on this side.
I'll roll a new initiative.
All right, for you, standing
15 for Abner.
all the enemies that are dead around you that you think at first. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Ooh.
Daniel has to say he's going to roll for that. All right.
+7.
Ooh, good. Yeah. All right. You see a shadow above your head, flying over you. You hear wings flapping with your ears. And you hear this sudden creaking noise.
and it starts flying at you. This big winged dark creature. It looks like smoke coming off his wings, flying right at you like a giant vampire bat of death. Going in for an attack at you, Fenrir. It's 24 to hit. Does that hit? I believe your armor class is 18. All right, 18. Yeah, definitely hits. 24. It slashes and flies right past you, slashing at you with these claws across its wings, doing 25 feet of piercing and slashing. You splash over, bleeding for 1 second. It flies back up in the air. Well, it's not too far away because technically it's going to be an attack of opportunity right now because it's flying right past you. So do you want to take that attack of opportunity because it just slashed you? You are a werewolf. You're much faster than a normal human right now. And everybody else, remember to like, share, and subscribe.
I'm going to do an athletic check real fast.
All right, see how fast you can hit or grab on? Is that what you're going to try to do?
17 plus 9 is 26.
26. All right, so you're trying to jump on this thing and grapple it?
I'm going to run up a tree to try and jump on it.
All right, so with that number and you rolled, you run up this tree as this thing is flying across, and you jump right up top on its back. Hey, look, it actually landed right on his back too. Like werewolf creature flying. Now the camera. Hey, now you see the void monster. All right, guys, there you go. All right, Daniel, what are you doing as you land on the back of this thing? That was your movement, and then you used a bonus action to jump and land on this thing. So you still have your 2 actions, which can be quick attack. Which is 2 claw attacks apiece, and then 1 bite attack apiece. Hit.
Its other wing is 19.
That's a hit.
And then when I have its 2 wings, I go in and bite the back of its neck.
All right, and roll for that attack.
19.
Okay. Now, roll for damage for me. Slashing, clawing, and fighting at this thing, and it's just flying past me. And just screeching in horrible pain.
Force damage to the wing is 6.
All right.
Second damage to the other wing is 4.
All right, how much is the bite?
Bite to the back of the neck.
And those are all plus 10s on top of those. So 16, 14, that's 30. And what's that?
There's another 4 to the back of the neck.
14. So it's 44 damage altogether. And mind you, remember, you can call yourself and give yourself that damage again, or unique damage on anything. This thing is a necrotic creature, so holy damage would hurt it so good.
What?
Your blood magic you have. You can call yourself and give your claws the special ability to add on top of your regular claw damage. So you can slash, do that regular damage, plus do holy damage or fire damage, whatever you want to do. So you can use that right now if you want. You claw yourself. You got to take 2d6 damage though. Tell me what that is for your claws. You take 7 damage altogether, and then now what kind of energy is coming from your blood that's transforming across your hand?
Is it going to be holy? Is it going to
50.
be electric? All right, so you're electric. All right. Both your hands just start sparking and electrifying all over from the blood. Even your mouth is starting to a little bit as you got the blood near your mouth. Well, you can roll those 3 more attacks. Deep damage. Go ahead.
9 for the 1 attack. And 8 plus 9 for the second attack.
All right.
So that was 17 for the second, 18 for the bite.
All hit. How much damage are we doing? You're going to add base damage as well, which will be 2d8.
6 plus 3 for damage.
Okay.
Three for second damage. And 2 plus 3 for the bite attack. So 5.
Nice. Now, roll all that ice damage. That'll be.
I was doing electric.
Oh, sorry. Electric damage. So roll 6d8.
60 what?
6d8.
Roll them 6 times.
Yeah.
Seven and 8. And 2.
All right. All right, Wonderland Leo, have a good night.
A 4 and a 1.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I wanted to lift the wings off of the body and bite through the spine of the neck.
As you start crashing and slamming down, its body slams across the ground, protecting you and cushioning for you, so you don't take any of the blood damage. Your turn is done, though. DJ Thunderbase, it's your turn.
Okay, so what is the closest one to me?
The giant harpy or the fire queen ahead of you, and actually, the giant moth has disappeared, trying to fly to attack you guys, but the void monsters attacked it. So yeah, one of the 3 even ahead of you, the giant or the harpy or the fire lady. They're all the same distance. They're all right next to each other.
How far away?
30 feet.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna attack the fire lady first.
Almost a home
Make a
run.
dex save.
Dex save. Uh-oh. Nat 1. And the other one got
So this is a crit.
yeah, double damage. What are you doing?
14 fire damage of Agonazar Scorcher.
All right, to the harpy lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you just ignite this bird lady in fire. She's already horribly damaged because of the of Maddie biting and ripping her? How do you want to do this?
So
You just caught her on fire. She's gone now.
this is a beam of fire, pretty much.
All right,
It says it's a line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
just hits her and ignites her. The Fire Queen doesn't do anything to her. In fact, it actually heals her. But she's not as critical as she was. But the harpy is extinguished and gone.
I can only target one person, so it was just
Okay. It was a thing. It's a 5-foot wide beam, though. So just,
Ah.
it was like an AoE for a second. If you're like standing right next to it, I'll count it. Only if it's like they're right next to each other. All right. So what else are you gonna do? You got the Fire Queen, and then you got the Giant. Which the Giant's having a problem with the Hydra right now. So he's distracted.
all right. I need the giant to make a deck save.
Oh shit. Nat 1 again. Wow. Nat 1 again. The dice
10. 10 fire damage from a flaming sphere.
A giant spear of fire just hits him and just catches him on fire. Roll an extra d6 fire damage. Please. If he failed his dex save to 6.
6.
Yeah, he's fire. You see this giant, this evil earth giant catching on fire, igniting, screaming. As the Hydra's laughing and confused, wondering how it just caught on fire.
And then I need the for my bonus action, I need the Fire Queen to make 2 deck saves herself.
You won't believe me when I said this. The Nat 1. 3 Nat 1s in a row. How?
Oh. So for the first one, 21 acid damage. And 1 more dex.
2. Oh, I was gonna hope for 1. Now I get the
13 more points of acid damage.
so close.
And then I am going to have slash from the claw.
Mind you, you are oh yeah, the claw's flying over.
Yeah, the claw and the panther are shadow creatures. No, there's them two. The claw and the panther are still focused on the fire queen.
Fire. Yeah, they're trying to fly back out of better. All right, the giant swings to make his reaction. There's giant club swing at both of them. He rolls a 17 plus 10 for a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits them both. They only have a 12.
It's a plus 30 damage automatically, plus what I roll. So
Okay, so they just go poof.
you just
So Pando pops in and he's like, "Oh wait, this is the fire plane. Wait,
Pando!
fire plane?
holy shit, Panda.
Where the hell am I?"
No, this is not planned, folks.
So a random Pando appears. Pando, roll 2d20 for me and then roll a d100 for me.
All right. Don't. 15 and a 3.
Nice, almost like I had this the session.
Now, teleport in, then roll initiative, please.
And did Jordan feed Cole?
Yep.
Okay, just want to check to be sure.
Did you not feed him one?
No, he didn't. I just want to check to be sure.
and then your D100.
D100. Let me set that up.
I also tried taking Cole out to go to the bathroom. He had no success.
Catch my card.
Sorry, pets, folks.
Love your pets, folks. Spayed or neuter them.
Oh my god, that's not loving them.
63 for
Okay,
my
good.
D100.
So Pando, laying in Chrome's bed, sleeping, wakes up.
I
Tied
knew
to the
it!
Tied to the bed with a note and a crown across your crotch.
Oh my god. I don't want to ask, and I don't want to know.
The note reading.
A note for later. DM. You can DM that to me personally later.
You teleport. Right. You shake the ropes, realizing you're stuck for a second. And you go, oh, I gotta blink, I gotta blink, I gotta blink, I gotta blink, I gotta blink. And then you realize that there's a sigil painted on the bed. You look over and you're like, what the fuck? And
No! No! We got a naked panda, everybody!
Well, holy shit! I guess I'm fighting unarmed this time, unless anyone wants to give me a fucking sword, because I don't even have legs of holding.
I mean,
I don't even have my red beard kilt.
you teleport in right behind Chrome, and she goes, ah! Again! Ah! Hey, you're naked. Ah! Okay. She's like, by the way, here's your gear. She tosses the gear to a naked Pando.
Okay, what kind of gear do I get? Is it basic or is it my gear?
She took your
Your
gear.
gear. Your gear.
Bit over.
Okay. Your first action, you put your clothes back on. Holy fuck, no one wants to see that. Put that shit away. Why is it so big? Put it away.
Maddie, the giant two-headed dog wolf right now that is a Colossus looking over the giant Pando dick. What the fuck? No. And then,
as I'm riding on top of Maddie the giant wolf, like, hey, this is comfy.
right? By the way, Chrome looks over, goes, put the crown on, please. You have to be presentable here. And she looks over, I'll tell you later. And just
All right. So this crown,
we'll talk about it later. I got to fight. And she gets over for her fight. All right, Edward Knight, you ended your turn?
Yeah.
And it's now my turn, Chrome.
Since my Panther and Claw just went poof.
All right. Pando, roll initiative for me, please. As Pando rolls initiative.
Oh yeah, Avner rolled a 15 for his initiative.
All right, you're the same as Maddie. I'm gonna go at the same time. That's fine. I have to NPC her now.
You can go first. I'll go second. It's fine.
All right, I'll react. Panda, what'd you get for your initiative?
Still adding the crown to my inventory, or excuse me, equipment. Pando goes, like, looks at the crown and goes, "What the? Okay." Puts the crown on his head.
Looks over and smiles, gets her weapon ready for war.
21 for initiative.
Damn!
50 plus 6.
So, Chrome looks over and goes, well, now that you're suited properly, I'll explain to you in a minute. And she goes to do her ability. She's going to fly over
She's the fire bitch. You want to go into that portal so bad. She looks and smiles. You want to know why I wear this crown as she flies past? You want to know why the Dark Fey realm is owned by me? As her eyes start glowing as she flies closer to the Fire Queen. And I'm going to use 8th level inflict wounds. Grab her by her neck and pull her into the portal with me. I'll take you to your army yourself and show you your pain. The portal opens up and you see Chrome go through. As you hear her scream as I go, where did I roll? That's 9. 26. Yeah, I'm hitting her. That's 10d10 for inflict wounds 8th level. 70 damage.
Nice.
So, anybody want to go through this portal real quickly to see what I'm doing? Because you can see through the portal. Anybody wants to just look through the portal.
Now I'm in no good condition to go through any portals after what I went through. I'm going to stay behind.
Are you right?
I'll
Are
make a
you right
perception
next
check.
to the? If you're right next to the Fire Queen, maybe I could.
No, you guys are. You are. Edward Knight, you're in front of the portal.
Then I'll take
Your
a
turn.
look.
All right. So all you guys look.
17 plus 6 for perception.
All right. So you guys all look. Fenrir, you're going to look through the portal.
Nat 20 for perception. Nat 20 plus 2 for perception. Nice.
Daniel,
Yeah.
are you gonna look through the portal that Chrome just went through with the Fire Queen?
Yeah.
All right. All you guys look through the portal. You see Chrome smash right through, flying with her. You see the whole white cloaked and army of the Crusade of the Fire Queen. On one side, you do see the Blood Saints as the 6-month different portal, the time portal. You see the Blood Saints on one side fighting back the best they can. And the Fire Queen shows up and they start cheering at first. And they see Chrome spinning her, flying her up in the air, ripping her head off in front of everybody. And going, "It is your queen, your immortal goddess." As you see the fire go away and burn away. And she goes, "I am fireproof. Bring that fire to me, as I am the queen." And they all look over in fear. My doom crawlers and these blood saints will tear this crusade apart. But first things first, she flies back through the portal. And they're all sitting there confused on one side, and the other side are getting ripped apart by the blood saints. And
I have
giant
so many
monster
questions!
He comes back through going, "Guys, it's like 6 months different back there." The giant right now is getting is fighting right now. It's taking severe
I
damage.
just see.
You just seen how powerful I really am, and how angry I can be. Also, time travel's real.
Yeah, Edward's just standing there with like a complete dumbfounded look on his face, like,
I told you that I hung out with your older self. I wasn't joking. It was really you. You're kind of cool. So, Pando, now it's your turn because you have missed a couple turns. So we're going to jump to you. You are standing on top. Well, technically, you would be standing on top of this two-headed wolf. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you is this giant, evil earth giant. And he is being attacked by a false hydra that is under our command. That you notice that is under Chrome's control, and it's her guard for her kingdom that she left many years ago.
Alright. Giant earth giant. Enemy.
Should I So which side is Crumb on? In the portal, at least.
Oh, she's on the other side of the portal.
She's back on this side. She ran back through using her last action for that.
Okay.
The rest of the people can't get to the portal. It's like kind of in the air. And if they try to jump through, they'll die. We can go through though. Chrome is kind of mean with how she makes her portals, because if she opens the portal too, the void monster is there. And he helps make portals with whatever she wants. Phantom may teleport.
Ability to teleport just about anywhere, but or at least
She hit
with it.
back for many years.
So let's see.
So,
uh,
you want to fight the giant? I'll give you a free teleport for getting all your gear on, and you're kind of pissed off, but you got this new crown. And a new crown starts glowing on your head. The gem starts flickering like your teleport.
I tap it and go, I wonder what this thing does. Single tap with just my nail. A very,
tap
very.
it, and it slows down time for you for a second to show where you want to teleport.
Oh.
And the only person you see moving at a normal speed is Crom. You see her crown glowing. She looks up going, so you're starting to figure it out.
I knew this crown did something. I just can't tell what the hell it's doing.
It does more, but don't be angry. And she just walks up, and she moves really fast for a split second, and then goes back to the wolf on top and pets dog's head really fast. Super snatches! And then it's back to you.
All
What do
right,
you want to tell
I'm in with the groundwork then. You work your stuff with the portal.
You kill this fucking giant.
So I'll pull out my Vorpal sword and attempt to slash its neck.
All right, right when you blink out of this little wormhole that you're kind of in the time like freeze. Kind of like think of Hit from Dragon Ball. He like slows down time so much that it's like kind of like stopping time, but it's not. Like it's just slowing it down enough. And you just blink right in, and right when you attack, it goes back to normal time for a second, and then you blink again. The time freezes, kind of slows down again, and then you do it again.
All right.
Gives you a chance to point your attack. So where are you aiming? Where are you attacking when you teleport in front of this giant?
I'm going to teleport.
Do you want to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card and be like teleport on top of the false Hydra and be like a five-headed dragon mixed with the Blackluster Soldier?
I heard false Hydra. What? Where?
We have a false. Well, technically, Clone has a false Hydra.
Jesus Christ! You have a false Hydra since when?
She smiles at you and goes, "Listen, sweetheart." And I had to have something dodge my
You
throat.
know how many missions I've had to complete to kill those things? No! We're not keeping it!
It's older than you. Let's go put this at home.
This is the reason I have the 1,000-yard stare hunt. We cannot leave.
You're sitting between the two of you, like, can you guys do this when we're not on a battlefield? I'm getting scared.
The Hydra looks over so confused. Looks down all sad, like you just like denied the Hydra.
Oh,
Hydra So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna attack this giant?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the giant. I'll figure out the false Hydra later. It's small for now.
3 times the size.
I was about to say small.
If you do decide to attack it, Panda, I'll let you know there's a special ability that it's going to play. And I'm going to use it.
Right now, I'm attacking the giant. 27 is the lowest roll. Not a natural 20.
All right. How many attacks?
One action, so 3 attacks right now.
Get him! Get him! Slay him!
Whoops, wrong one.
I was a little concerned on that one.
Oh, doesn't matter. That's one. Yeah, no. Let me see. That's 10.
Okay. How much damage is that, my friend?
Sorry about that, folks. Accidentally hit the tray.
Oh my god.
This is what the nerds call a party foul. 30 damage for the first attack.
Damn.
Nice. How much for us?
For the first action of 3 attacks.
By the way, so it's double damage for the first attack.
Nice.
He is distracted by the Hydra.
So 40 damage on the giant.
All right. It's really hurt.
Oh, you're still breathing. Next roll of attacks. Oh, we got a critical. It's not a natural 20, but it's a 19.
Yeah.
As for the lowest one, 21 to hit for the lowest.
21 hit. Okay.
Cool. So then another successful 3.
Yeah, one more roll.
Doing math.
Oh, sorry.
20. 28 damage for the next action.
All right, that was all the attacks for that action.
Yep.
Got one more action?
I got one more action if he's still standing.
Barely. He's barely standing. Let's just say he's in the double digits, really low right now, and it's like the low double digits.
And then the panda asks, "Why you standing?" slash.
Well, panda's here. You're gonna slash you ear.
Fuck that, boy!
Die.
I forgot to double the last or the first attack. There, damn it. Oh well. This one's gonna be a critical roll.
Well, awesome.
Nice.
Plus 9 So 21 again. Let's see. As for the lowest roll, 12 plus 7. Does a 19 hit the giant or no?
19 does not.
Okay.
Okay, so third attack doesn't hit.
Yeah, the third attack of my last action.
How much damage was it?
Yeah, 21 damage for the last attack. Huh?
How do you want to do this?
Woohoo! I explained, and then the panda asks, "Why you standing?" Slashes his knees, slashes his chest, and then on the last axe swing, tries to slash his head, but instead just bops his head with the sword in the skull instead of the neck, and his head just bounces off of his shoulder, and the sword sticks in his skull, and he goes, "God damn it, I missed!"
You look over, and a big shadow falls behind you, a giant falling down. Right is about to slam down and crush you. The false Hydra picks up the body and tosses it and slams it.
Nice, nice, nice.
Excuse
Guys,
me. Huh? I have several questions for why I'm even allowed to look at you.
Chrome flies over and starts petting each head. It's my baby. I've raised it since little. It loves me. It loves me. I love it. Its name is Kamatawa. We'll just call her Kama. But don't piss her off or she will try to kill you. I give you one warning. She tries to kill me every couple of days. What? It's over. Now she looks over. Okay, guys. And you see the giant void creature snapping and eating a giant moth. And looking over going, anything you need, my champion. My queen. The void red knot.
Wait, 1 o'clock slaves, I can say.
We're almost done. He looks over and says, no. You can go, thank you. We need to build the kingdom again. There's a bows and teleports through into the giant portal. Now, all you guys want to jump to the portal with Chrome? You guys want to help these blood saints so they don't die? Yep. Let's show them what the Doom Crawlers are, how tough and we are. All right, Maddie, I can make a portal big enough for your giant hound. Go after it. Go after the giant machine. And they all run through the portal. Fenrir, are you running through the portal? All of us run through. 6 months rewind. Fire Queen's skull and skeleton body lay there, broken. And it's like a red skull burning. Chrome steps on it and smashes it. Let's kill these sons of. And we're going to end it right there. For next week for Blood Saints and Doom Crawlers for Rolling to Die. Here at the same time, everybody, for a big out war against the Crusade.
Yeah. Oh, Ebner's in bad shape right now. He's fucked.
Now, guys, we have a choice though for it. You guys want to finish the Doom or the Blood Saints mountain real quickly tomorrow or next week, and then lead it in because it's going to lead right into that. That's what the endings leads into. So I believe that's how we'll do it. Is we're going to start off with blood sinks with their actual what happened 6 months prior, and they breaking out of the mountain and landing and going right into the village, finding out the Crusades here, surrounding all of them. And they've been fighting there, and then here comes the Doom Crawlers out of this portal to save the day.
I like where this is going. I like it.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, people. This is Rolling2Die, and our live DJ here is DJ Thunderbase. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for him as well. And for all of you, just remember we're don't do bullshit. It's a crazy clown world out there now. To you all, and to you all, a good night. Anybody else want to say?
You blink at the worst times, man. It's not our fault.
Hey, man.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Hope you like the show. Remember, as the DM says, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We hope you all enjoy the show. We will see you all next Friday, and get ready for who wants a fireball? You want a fireball? All right. Oh, he's not walking off that one.
Yep,
No,
and you can catch me Mondays on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube for live stream concerts from 9 o'clock till 11.
You said live stream concerts.
Yes, every week, Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
hell yeah, you heard it, folks. Give it a shot. You'll love it.
All right, Dan, you want to say anything before we go in?
Have a good night. Enjoy the nice weather coming up. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.
Ando, anything you want to say?
I've already said my piece.
Oh yeah. By the way, you are now the king of the Dark Fae world with Chrome. That's secretly the king and queen. She had to have someone as it, so you guys are secretly married without realizing it.
Snap back
Good
to
night, everybody. Yeah, DJ. It screams!
Fireball!
I'll see you later, Henry. I gotta get outside more.
All right, Daniel. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Good night. Good night.